I'm back. Hmm. Sorry. I was eating. My mom brought me up dinner because it wasn't ready when I got done. So I ate 2 muffins. I shouldn't have. No biscuits. Because I was like, I'll just eat like later. Well, I didn't think dinner was going to be this quick. So she brought this up pork, carrots, and rice. So I was like, I'll just eat that in a couple hours when I'm hungry. I had to take a couple bites. It's just in my face. It's so good. Okay. All right. You guys ready? Get situated. I might in the middle of this have to get a cup of coffee because I'm still drinking this. I still have like a couple sips of this, so I'm gonna need a fresh cup. But I wanted to start because I don't quite need it. All right. I don't know. It's crazy. I can't wait till because I mean I'm not gonna. There's so many, and there a lot of these messages are so long. Um, There's some ones like it is probably gonna be like 5 videos from now that I see that are coming up, and those ones I'm gonna be I'm kinda anxious to get to, but gotta go in order, gotta get it in order. Okay, so we're gonna continue. Let me share my screen. Now remember, this is just they're all together now. So this is part 2 of the ones all together. We're on June 13th. Now, question, it's like since this is why I wasn't sure how to do it because since I already read Jesse's and Alexis's, they're going to be intermixed in here because that's where I got them from. Should I still read theirs that when they come up, or just skip theirs? That's what I don't know what to do because that'll take time, right, to read them. Um, and since I just read them, maybe I should skip them. I'm not sure, but oh my god, so gross! I see how Jesse hooked him. She mirrored his circle talk. Yeah. Skip? Okay. Okay, I'll skip them. Alright. And you could kinda maybe get a look at it and see, you could kinda like as we're scrolling down, you could kinda see maybe which ones they are and then see, like, when he's saying that to that her, what he's saying to other people. Okay, let's do this. Um, so we're on page 132. So it starts off with Jesse, but we're gonna skip this. That's where she first reaches out, or not. Well, wait, where? Oh no, 132. Yeah, dude, I almost don't want to read Erica. Erica's okay. Um, 1 second. Let me see something really quick. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I just want to see something before I start because I might be able to give you guys a little hint. Okay. So if you look at the new thumbnail that I have out, I'll just give you a little hint. I try to blur the faces just to be you could kind of still see, kind of what they look like. So one of those people on the thumbnail is Erica. um I haven't put a lot of time into finding everybody. I could probably find a lot of them because they give their names and phone numbers, but I've been spending more time on redacting because I'm not really sharing like that kind of stuff. So it's like I can't like last time I was like, "Oh, I'll just do it when I um after." But then after that happened, it was like, "Oh, so burnt out." And then I was waiting for these that I didn't really go through and look at them. So I'm slowly as I'm going through some of them that are sticking out, I am finding them. But I mean, maybe I should eventually just get a whole big all of them together that I could find all the Wade wives. But yeah, so one of those is Erica on there. Uh yeah. Okay. Let's do this. All right, so we have Erica. She says, no, daddy. I'm gonna have to skip a lot of theirs though. Don't feel any type of way except love and lust for me and only me. You know I'll do anything for you, including getting your name tatted on me. Please, I want to have your baby. I think that says a lot, so don't get shit twisted. And don't piss me off talking about these girls. They probably ugly anyway, lol. Just kidding. Maybe they look good, but they won't have shit on my personality. That's what really gets them, lol. And that leopard print is a yoga outfit. I actually wear out to run errands and whatnot, but I usually always tie a sweater around my waist so I don't offend people with my big butt, lol. Pretty much all I wear are sexy yoga outfits. They are comfortable and feel good with no bra and no underwear. I hate wearing a bra and underwear. So pointless, in my opinion. I want to see your big so bad. I want to rub it all over myself. That would be so sexy. I love you. And then, oh, actually, the other, that's very fitting. I didn't even do this on purpose. But one of the other girls on the thumbnail is Brooke. Anyway, so she says, "Hey there," or sorry, "Hey there. I was hoping it was something like that. As odd as it sounds, the other option would have been that you didn't want to talk. That would have sucked. How are you feeling?" Probably really dumb question. So remember, this is when, so remember where we left off. He Right after the verdict, which was the 12th, he got put 24 hours into a cell naked. At least that's what he's telling everybody, which is probably true protocol. So that's what she's talking about. He's told her that. So that's why she's like, oh, I'm glad that you're not talking to other girls, but I mean, he is. Anyway, how are you feeling? Probably a really dumb question. I wish I lived closer so I could visit you. I do like all of your tattoos. Well, all that I can see, anyways, lol. In regards to getting to know me, I'm an open book, but the basics are I live in Wyoming, born in Montana. I own two businesses, a bakery and a political consulting firm. I actually work with DeSantis on his presidential run. I'm really athletic and obsessed with motorsports and fast cars. Well, anything fast, really. I spend a lot of time in the mountains with my dogs. I have huskies. In the winter, I only work part time and travel to snowmobile backcountry. It's how I regain my sanity. LOL. Hobbies. Um, I golf a lot. I try to go daily, but that doesn't always happen. Fishing and archery, hunting, wakeboarding at the lake, take the dirt bikes out, pretty much anything outdoors. You are the first man I've talked to that's locked up, other than my dumbass cousin that I video chat once a month to help him keep his sanity. He actually told me how to find you so I could reach out. I told him I was watching your trial, and the first time I saw you, my chest hurt. I felt like I had to reach out to you. My entire family is made up of attorneys, and watching your attorneys made my blood boil. I've never been instantly protective over a stranger before. Definitely different for me, lol. I'll figure out what I need to do to put money on your books for you. I can't imagine how crazy you must go. Anything else you want to know, ask. I'd love to know more about you. All I know is what you look like and your birthday, lol. You're in my thoughts, Brooke. And then, oh, this is that anonymous. And the only reason I know there are some people that were upset, like, why does she get special treatment to be anonymous? Well, I, I don't know. I guess I had a heart for her because she was told me how she's pregnant and she is pregnant talking to her. I mean, she did make the choice to talk to him. But my whole point is it really that big of a deal if we don't know what her first name is? You know what I'm saying? Because she's a stranger to us anyway. So it's just like, it's the messages. So it's like, what do we really need to know it? Like, not what's one person we don't know their first name. So I was like, you know what, I'll do it. She was pregnant, she said, emotional, hormonal. So hopefully you guys understand. But anyway, it says I established an account and not sure why it hung up. Call back if you would like, sir. And then okay, so there's two Hannahs. So the Hannah that we've been so if you watch part one, if anybody goes back and watch part one, that Hannah is a different Hannah than this Hannah. So now going forward, I left out the initial of their last name so we could tell them apart. So there'll be Anna H and Anna M. So this is Anna H. Hannah H says, I think this is so random for me to do, and I've never done anything like this, nor did I think I'd ever be able to contact you. I've obviously seen you on the news, but I thought you was good looking, lol. I'm sad thinking I am actually a weirdo for doing this, but maybe you like to know one another. I'll send you some pics of me. I'm Hannah, by the way. I'm 32. And Wade responds to the anonymous. He said, try calling you back. No answer. Then Hannah M, the other Hannah, says, gosh, that sounds horrible. No worries, babe. Whenever you're ready. Talking about that naked 24-hour thing that he said he did. And then The anonymous says, "Call back. Sorry, was in with my GM." And then Wade writes her back and says, "I did not hang up on you. So you know, the tablet cuts off at 3. I didn't realize that that was the time. I understand that later you will be home with your person, but I really want to continue with the conversation. We were literally just having so do me a favor. Text me and keep on with that and explaining your feelings and how you think. One comment I do have is that I believe that most guys are intimidated by how you could be. Except in truth of what you said to me so far, I can admit that it isn't how I'm feeling." And she says, "Hey, just got home. I'm alone till about 5. Not sure how long your phones are cut off. Yes, let's continue it then. LOL. I don't expect you to be intimidated, but because you're not out here with me. I think given the situation, it doesn't allow you to be. Now, if you were out, I could see it being different. Definitely with my strong personality. We might clash, LOL. Just as easy as I can say I'm not intimidated by you, but I'm sure if we were face to face, that would be a different story." And Erica says, "You mad at me?" And Anonymous says, "By the way, the comment earlier about you messaging me by mistake, I know I was fibbing about me messaging you by mistake. Okay. However, I do want you to know you're the only one I talk to on here. You're my only contact. If by chance you ever want me to screenshot a picture of my contacts here, I don't mind showing you. Not because you're special or anything, because you're not. Just because I have no interest in messaging any other guy here." Well, wouldn't that make him special? I mean, if he's the only one she's messaging. Oh, lordy. And Wade writes, "Jennifer." So this is another somebody that reached out. So he's like, "Who is this?" Another one from Anonymous. "I'm getting terrible service with the rain. I'm going to my sister's in 5 minutes, so can try calling back then." And then he writes her back, says, "I kind of thought that was the reason, but yes, sure, I can call back. Then that's no problem. I'm taking your advice and hanging with Pamela Anderson. Porn. I don't have but pictures. I do. Pictures I do." Now Wade to Alexis says, "Okay, my lawyer's supposed to be going to see her today or tomorrow. Do me a favor. And when she tells you that he did the text me, let me know about it. Okay? Appreciate it." And then Anonymous says, "LOL, dummy, talk to you soon. You can call back now if you want before I get to my sister's." Then we got Riley. Just to remind you, Riley's the one that he's been with for, I think he said 25 months or whatever. He's the one that he sent the ring home to his dad for her. So Riley says, "Hey, you, it's been 2 hours and 47 minutes after 12 when your phone went down. Still haven't gotten a call from you. I just got home. I'm upset with you. Thank you." Now we got Erica. "Okay, whatever. I got some things to say, but I'm just bite my tongue. You have a great night." Jesse. We're going to skip Jesse, but this is where she's asking him if he has a fiance, wife, etc. Um, and saying that she could hold her own and stuff. "Oh, Simi, thanks. Wow, thank you." Um, Wade says to Erica, "You got some things to say, but you know that I've been calling you and you aren't picking up." Wade to Hannah. If any time the Hannah, like the first few times I forgot to leave the initial, but anytime if there is an initial and there's no note that this is the Hannah M, okay? So Hannah M. "I've been trying to call you, baby, but no luck. You busy now?" Because Hannah H, he just met, remember? She just introduced herself. Hannah M's, he's been talking for since like the last few days. I know it gets confusing. Ow, I just hit my toe. But thank you again, Simi. You do that a lot, so I appreciate it. Like super chat or uh gifting. Okay. So she Anonymous says, so Wade said, "I've been trying to call you, baby. No luck. You busy now?" Anonymous says, "Call back, sir." Erica says, "I only had one missed call. I didn't ignore you. You may have called while my BD was blowing me up. I'm sorry. If you call again, I'll answer." And then she says, I turned my ringer off because my BD was calling nonstop, but I'm turning it back up. So if you call, I won't miss. Sorry, daddy." And then Wade back to Jesse. This is when he talks about he doesn't have any girlfriend or fiance or nothing, and um, asking if she could hold it down. Remember, so he's lying. I mean, he's talking to all these women. He's proposing. They think they're freaking engaged to him. Anyway, so then Hannah, um, and any of you guys that are wondering why and you weren't here, I read all the Jesse and Alexis ones. Well, not all the Jesse ones yet, but all the ones we're gonna be going through right now. Okay, so Hannah M says, "My phone didn't ring, love." Now Jesse wrote him back, and she talks basically about her old boyfriend that she got together when she was 18. He couldn't accept me for who I am. Maybe I will read this one because this is the one I read a few days ago, just to remind you. She says, "I think it would be easiest if I could explain myself a little bit of my past to you." This is Jesse. "About a year ago, I got out of a long term relationship. It was 12 years and there was nothing really wrong with him, but things never felt right. We got together when I was 18. We both changed over the years. He just couldn't accept me for who I am. I don't think there's anything worse than someone trying to change you into being something else. Since then, I really haven't dated because no one has truly interested me. Probably about a month ago, I came across your case and I just felt drawn to you. I trust my intuition and it was just telling me that there's something more there. It legit took me a month to figure out how to message you. LOL. I just got the feeling like maybe we'd understand each other. I'd still love to know more about you. Looks wise, you're 100% my type. So that's an added bonus. And trust me, Wade, I can hold it down." All right. Anonymous says, "Bad reception. Call back. Call back if you would like. Sorry, call back." Hannah M, "Have you tried again?" Anonymous, "I'm 100% infatuated with you. I hate to say that." Anonymous again. "But again, I know you're talking to other people, and that's 100% okay with me. Just please don't tell me you're not, is all. Okay, talk. Okay to talk still?" These are all anonymous. Just, it's all the same girl. When I say anonymous, it's all the same person. I shouldn't give her a name. What can her name be? I don't know. I'll just, um, "Just wanted to say goodnight in case you're headed to bed, sir. Talk soon." Then Erica, "Oh my God, you're the sexiest. I just love hearing your voice. You effing turn me on. I hope you heard me say I love you. XOXO. Riley, "Oh my God, baby, call me." So this is all the day after the verdict. So the 12th, he got convicted. This is the 13th. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay. Hold on one second. Oh. Okay. So, "Oh my God, baby, call me," Riley says. Then Wade says to Hannah, "What made you want to do something this random?" Okay, hold on a second. Okay. So Hannah H is the one uh that he just met, right? "What made you want to do something?" So he's writing back to her. "What made you want to do something this random and talk with me? I want you to let me know all about your reasons, where you're from, and send me more pictures of yourself. Both ones you sent are great. The one with you on the bed and your butt up in the air behind you, I'm open to talking." He loves his butts, I swear. Um, So let me know more about you. And then Wade says to Anonymous, I already told you you are mine. Are you not hearing me? Why do you hate that you want to be 100% mine? Oh my God. Hold on. Let me make sure something because I forgot to check something earlier that I wanted to check. Give me 1 second. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, he says, I did try to call you back. I'm not lying to you. When we begun talking to one another, after that I received all that amount of ads that I told you tonight, the reason I haven't paid mine to the request is due to you. That's the truth. The two females I told you that I'm talking to, I had already been right prior to you. Oh, he already had been talking to her prior to you. All these pending have been so in the same state because of you. He's such a freaking liar. Um, oh, how could I be headed to bed when I'm only able to be lying in bed as I stare at your pictures and think about? Then he writes to Hannah, yes, just now 3 times. It rings only once. Oh, haha, yeah, it's F then. How much time do you got tonight? What are they yelling at? Um, I can try to sort a different number, but might take a while. I've actually missed you today. And then Alexis, it says, call me. And then Wade to Erica says, I didn't hear you say that you love me, but tomorrow when we talk, you can let me know a few times to make up for it. Little needy guy. Don't forget to take pictures tonight. More ass, more body, face. Erica, you keep saying I better not ever want any other bitch, sorry, I have to own you. And you have to literally give me your effing soul. This shit with me is effing deep. I thought about it and I want you to get my first and last name on your forearm. I also want you to tell me when. Last, I want you to say when and then effing do it. Everything about you and everything that you do is because and for me. Your life is mine. Oh, thanks, Jessica. Oh my God. Then Wade just says, send me your number. This is the Hannah, the new Hannah. You know, they've said a lot of things about me. It does not bother you. You have to send me more pics of yourself, though, because I'm sensing a new personal addiction. Wait, being loud down there. Thank you. Again, let me take a sip of this water or coffee. Thanks, Jessica. Um, okay, so then Wade to Anonymous, because there's a few that I have to hold on. There's a few that I forgot to check. So when it comes up, I just want to double check. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Do you recall when so this is from Wade to the anonymous girl. What can we name her, guys? Help me, because if I keep saying anonymous, then new people are gonna just think it's like it's not the same person over and over. It's just some anonymous. You know what I'm saying? So let me call her. Um, I don't know. Help me. I'm not good at this. I was gonna say like Prego. She's pregnant, but is that's stupid. I don't know. Oh, we could call her Annie? Anne? Okay, Anne. We'll call her Anne. Anne. Okay. Do you recall how when we spoke earlier and you listened intently to me describe tying you up and having my absolute full way with you as you are helpless to my will? Do you then remember how you whimpered and moaned out your desire from between your delicate, beautiful lips while you pleasured yourself to my voice, saying also of what I would do? Because I remember, and your sweet, soft sound emitted is now deeply embedded within me. I know that you are asleep already now. There are so many things more that I need to say to you. I won't hurt you. And then Wade to Jesse. Talking about like you remember the ones where he's talking about saying you can't wait to hear her voice say his name and blah blah blah. And saying it's nice that she says that he's her type, and he keeps looking at her pictures and he needs more pictures and blah blah blah. So you guys, we voted. Like most people just want me to skip through, because if you think about it, if I read, that was 2 hours, that live. If I read through all of those, that's an extra 2 hours onto it, which I already read. But I'll try to, like, she gives her his number. This is where Jesse gives her her number, and why she asked Wade why she responded to him. Like, what made you respond to me? Because Wade had a lot of requests. So she's like, why did you respond back to me? Okay. So now Wade writes to Brooklyn. What's up? Good hearing back from you. And I'm most happy with it that you got connected with me the way you hoped for. I've seen your picture and I'm provoked in the best of ways by it to be willing and open to talk more with you. What a beautiful woman that you clearly are. With everything and all, it sounds though like you reaching out or speaking to an incarcerated man beside your cousin is not your normal that you go about doing. Besides, what you already said? Can you tell me more about why maybe then that I'm so he wants to know, like, why he's so special. Why is he so different? Why is I'm so different to have made you feel emotions in a way that you want to speak with me? Let me better understand what you know. I'm wanting to know from you. Out of the tattoos on me that you can actually see, which do you like? What you cannot see yet is everything tattooed across my skin that's beneath my clothing. What is your number? The website, by the way, for me to do everything is connectwork.com. You sound very involved with your two businesses, and at least with the first being bakery is very attractive to me. The second is as well, but I cannot eat from that. LOL. You actually did such things with DeSantis? Yes, my attorneys shoot the bed on me. I know that I got sold out to the state. The lawyer I had is nothing more than a pawn piece to the state, and it's obvious that he accepted cases, receives his compensation, and lines his pockets, then loses the case over to the state. So everyone's happy then. It's a mutual payout for both parties, state and attorney. You have attorneys in your family? You have my attention. I'm going to need an appeal attorney ASAP. And then Wade to Jesse. Maybe I could read them. I want for you to know, share. Okay. Wait, that's Wade to Jesse. Yeah. She's beginning. He says it. I want for you to know this now. Share you. That's never what could happen. What should know about me is that when something is mine, she will never in any way, shape, or form be shared. That's mine. I've been getting a lot of requests from news reporters, journalists, etc. And so with that, I do sometimes accept ads to see about it. You were something else, something more, something that I'm just going to maybe read theirs fast, something that I'm open to leaning into and finding out much, much more about. I've been back and forth. I've been back and forth over today, the pictures of you, various emotions, multiple. You already made me feel such things at 30 years old. I'm a full grown man, but you caused me to grow and get bigger beneath my waistline. I may need to call you tomorrow then and learn how much you would love to be the reason. Sounds like somebody's out on the roof. I've been hearing that all day. It's weird. It's like somebody's right there. Anyway, they come in, my window's open because of the air, but okay. So Wade says to Hannah M, make the new number and send it my way. Remember, Hannah M is the one from Australia that's been talking to him this whole month so far. Okay. Says, make the new number and then send it my way tomorrow and I will call. You've missed me? Does that mean that you skipped out on your run instead of opting out of thinking of me? That instead you indulged yourself in me and have kept me on your mind? Very much so. I have also missed you, and I'm going to be needing some more pictures of you then. I recall that you call me babe. That is most appropriate because we should admit out loud then that you are my baby. You're my girl. It needed to be said so straightforwardly already, lol. I don't know how he keeps all track of all these. Then Erica says, yes, daddy, I'm telling you, you own me. I would do anything for you. I want you to have control over me. It's sexy AF. You know you're my God. You can have my soul, and I'll worship the F out of you and your big forever. You're all I think about from the time I wake up until I fall asleep. I don't want anyone but you, and I'm okay with your whole name on my forearm, and maybe I'll even get a little Deadpool next to it. He is my favorite superhero after all, and it's crazy y'all got the same name. LOL. All right, well, I'm gonna get on the pics. Love you, Daddy. I hope you have sweet nightmares about me. Good night, XOXO. No, I didn't. I need to be doing that update. What the heck? All sane? Why didn't you email me? Dude, I could have been doing that today. That's a good one. Is that recent? Oh my god, it is. Dang it. Shoot. I wish I would have known. I would have done that real quick. It's hard to keep track of all this. You know, you can only check, you don't think about checking all the different cases. Anyway. Okay. So Wade says to Hannah, yes, I'm in deep about you. My baby has such a gorgeous accent and is foreign to me. We have much to talk about tomorrow, so try with the new number. Good night, future Mrs. Wilson. And Jesse says to him, I love the possessiveness and I feel the same way about what's mine. It's extremely attractive and feeling I've always wanted. I might just need to take care of myself tonight after hearing that. I love to talk to you tomorrow. A little bit nervous about that, honestly. And I just have a few work calls in the morning, but should have be available in the afternoon. I'm going to read these fast, just these ones. Just give me a heads up if you plan to do so. I can make sure I'm not at the gym. I sent you for more photos, so hopefully you'll get those soon. I'm happy we connected. Wade to Erica. When you get this tattoo, is when you admit to both me and the effing world that your owner is Wade Wilson. When you get it, I effing love you and you're effing mine in this lifetime and each and every one after. A watch party. There's not like anything to. And then Hannah. So that was to Erica. Now Hannah writes, I think it'll be easier. I think it might be a lost cause at the moment. When I'm in the States in 2 weeks, it'll be easier to sort out. So maybe we just wait till then. Have you checked out how long till you can add me for visits? Hopefully then we can speak for longer anyway, unless we just run into all the same issues with that too. Sad because I want to hear your voice, but it is what it is. Yes, today is a rest day because I have a net game or a netball game tomorrow. Haha. So yes, you've been on my mind and you're so cute. I'll gladly own that title. Have you had any others reach out to you? A lot of the trial videos have started to go viral. Don't get a big ego though. It's not exactly positive, but it's making me jealous because there's some girls in the comments. Haha. Message me tomorrow. Good night. Brooklyn. Way to make a girl blush, LOL. I appreciate the compliment. Someone that's willing to make such a bold statement in their face in this day and age is extremely attractive to me. I like manly men, big, strong, emotionally and physically, men with a pair, so to speak, LOL. I also very much appreciate the value system behind a certain tattoo on your face, not to mention the fact that you are incredibly handsome and old school handsome at that. Extremely sexy for the record. I'm rarely attracted to anyone. I'm close with Ron and Casey DeSantis. I traveled all over Iowa during the caucus campaigning for him. I'll send you some pics from all of that. I got into politics 8 years ago when I was working for the Montana Attorney General. I had a meeting with him in an Attorney General bar, and he announced he was running for governor. I became a lead on his campaign and did really well, which led me to working on the U.S. representative in Wyoming. I did extremely well on that one. Bye bye, Liz Cheney, LOL. And now I am working with presidential candidates. I was supposed to be an attorney. I was accepted to Harvard 3 years ago and decided not to go. It's not really a place that I'd be proud of having a degree from. My mom was shocked, but she loves me and supports me no matter what. My mom is retired now. She was a public defender in LA for 15 years and not a shifty one. I call them public pretenders. After she retired, my dad and her bought a ranch about an hour north of me. And shortly after, my aunt moved here as well. I love that they're all close. My aunt is one of the highest paid contractual attorneys in San Francisco. There are incredible, amazing women. My mom actually changed the law in California so that you don't have to register as a sex offender for being topless on the beach. What? Pick your battles, right? LOL. I'm watching your trial again. Right now, actually. I admire your strength and endurance. I would have started objecting for him. Working in politics in the avenue that I have, I've seen what happens behind closed doors, whether it's a public land board office or a county commissioner, all the way to the US representatives. And your situation is no stretch to me by any means. I've seen government employees fired after 5 years of dedicated service for being present when a rep was intoxicated. I want to help you, whatever that takes. I think we need to start by getting you a better lawyer so you can appeal, but I'll follow your lead on what you need and when. I'm glad you like that I own a bakery. It started as a hobby, and before I knew it, everyone was wanting to buy from me. So I started doing it out of my home. Now I can't keep up with orders at times. LOL. Are you isolated or are you with other people? I'm not sure which I prefer. I enjoy my alone time. My cell number is, I would love to plan a time to talk on the phone. If we hit it off, I would come visit you. I have friends in Florida, not on the west side, but it's a small drive. Florida is small compared to what I'm used to. Have you ever been to Port St. Lucia? I don't know. Lucy? I don't know how to say it. I don't know. I feel like I should know. Or Jupiter. My first time in Florida was when I was 19. I had never been to the ocean before. I'm not afraid of much, but when the water had me incredibly uneasy, everything was alive. I was only used to crawdads, fish, turtles, the basics. LOL. I loved it though. I went to and got scuba certified after that. I heard in your interview that you have two kiddos. That's amazing. Boys or girls? I've watched and read what I easily could find. I wish I would have seen you sooner. I feel I could have helped some way, but oh well. I'll do what I can now. Hang in there. You're not alone. Good night, Brooke. Then Erica writes him and says, okay, Daddy, I'll get it in 2 weeks if everything is still going good between us. I effing love you. So if anyone going to be responsible for you and I not working out, it's not going to be me. You're mine forever. So tell me, where are you going to go get my name? Where are you going to get my name? Talk to you later. Love you. And Hannah H says, I'll send you some more pics of me. I was born over there in Connecticut, but I moved to the UK when I was 3. I'm actually leaving tomorrow to fly out over there, but I'm coming over for a week. My dad's side of the family live there, and I'm going to see them. Yeah, I've seen all about what happened, but I haven't contacted you to ask questions about it or anything like that. I watched the court video, and I don't know why I felt the need to reach out to you. I didn't even think I'd find you, as the UK and US prison systems are so different. But when I did, I then thought I'd probably never hear back from you, but I'm glad I have. When I was watching the court videos, part of you reminded me of me. I was adopted when I was a kid, and that's how I ended up in the UK. My whole life, I've always been classed as the bad one. I thought you was really good looking too, LOL, but just the honest truth was coming in me. Just wanted to reach out. I've got an American number added to on my phone, which is I'm 5 hours ahead of you in time, though, until I'm in America tomorrow night. Um, some of these I just have to double check because what are we calling her? Anne? Right? All right. I just had to double check. Okay. So Anne writes the way you're driving me crazy with the things you say. It's so hard not to want you. You have no idea the things I'd let you do to me given the opportunity. Okay. Let me sit up. This is a long one. So he says, here you were at 4:39 this morning saying about the things that you would let me do to you given the opportunity. Being in the way that you said so makes me the only most deeply want no need to know what these things are. I want for you to give me some sort of an idea as to what you would want done to you by me. You saying that it's so hard not to want me, but what will prove to me absolutely impossible is restraining yourself from me. You already are entirely mine. You will soon later be finding yourself in my physical complete embrace. And will what is my will to be done with to you and inside of you will be made come true. I will be staring into your soul through your eyes. And as I take you fully in, only that way that I could, there is no single other man alive that you would ever know who can and will do to you what I plan to do. This, you know, is the absolute fact and truth of the matter. And it is also why you now belong to me. Don't make it hard on yourself for any reason at all when already in your heart you recognize the reality. Say what you need, say who you belong to. Good morning, by the way, my beautiful woman. Oh my God. You are mine. So admit it already. When we come in contact face to face, when I walk up to you and stop only inches from you, I want for you to look up at me and into my eyes. And I can only hope that at the very moment, what I see in your eyes is your willingness, despite any other possible feelings, to submit yourself entirely and to be fully submissive before me. The thought of it alone has me on the very brink of insanity. Then Eric or Wade to Erica says, "Okay, I am going to hold you to that." Remember, the tattoo is what he's talking about. "And you will have it done in 2 weeks. So if 2 weeks comes and you don't, then you will be the reason why it does not work out for you. But I know that you would never be willing to lose me and let that happen." Wow, that's manipulative. So first of all, he's giving her 2 weeks of saying, if you don't, it proves like, oh, you have to prove it to me. If you don't, nope, you don't want me, we're done. Basically, wow. He's branding all these girls. They're doing it for him. Anyway, okay. He says, "Yeah, I know you wouldn't ever be willing to lose me and let that happen. 2 weeks is fine, and I agree to it. So we both are on that. But Erica, baby, when I want someone and I choose what and who I want, like I've done with you, I own you. Belong to me for the rest of this life. The tat is you telling me yes forever. See? I'm not letting any bitch claim me or let any bitch say the Wade belongs to her. No bitch can do that right now, but you. I'm telling you that you have to get a tat. And it should be something that you need to do because it says yes and it says forever. And I guess that the F what you sexy, where I'm getting your name at on me. I'm going to get, so he's saying, guess where I'm getting my name out on you? I'm going to get your shit big on the side of my face so that you know when I get to prison, when I'm in front of the camera, when I do interviews, everywhere I go, that everyone who sees me sees your effing name clear as day on me. And you know that the only bitch coming to see me on weekends is you. I'm going to be in prison for like 2 or 3 months from now. And ASAP, when I get there, your name is going on my face. I effing love you too. And if you listen to me and just do what I say for you to do, then this shit between us will be for effing ever. And I don't give a F how many females want me because you're the. Oh, actually, maybe it'll be better if I say freaking, huh? For some of them, huh? Females, you want me because you're the freaking reason that not a single bitch can or will ever touch me or will ever get this and be by me because it's going to be you only who gets the royal treatment. Sure, Wadey, like you're talking to everybody like that. It's crazy. Um, okay, shoo. Now we got okay. Okay. So Anne says, "No doubt that I'm yours. Good morning. What I would want to do, what I would want you to do to me, I'm not sure there's anything I wouldn't let you do." And he says, "Not so many things at all in this life can cause this to ever happen to me. But you and baby, have my effing heart drumming and slamming rapidly against my chest in such excitement and anticipation. Even if I did want to attempt resisting such necessity and feelings towards you, I believe I would highly be unsuccessful. It is so good to hear you say to me that you would allow for me to do any and everything to you because for when the moment occurs between the two of us, you can expect to believe that I'm absolutely and completely going to overtake you in my possession, every single bit of your body, every place within you. I'm going to all of those places, and every inch of me will be as deep inside of you as you can take in. I won't hurt you ever. Waking up this morning was first thoughts of just you and you alone. It's been so hard since my eyes open. Looking at your pictures while continuously leaking. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm not going to read that. You guys can read that part. There's some things I'm just going to skip. Um, okay. So then he says to Ian, I have visitation at 9, but we'll get you later on when I return back. Get with you later on. Now we have a Hannah M. They just replied to me. There's something wrong with my account because I'm international. So they're going to fix it, but said it could take 7 days. But once it's fixed, it will mean you can call my Australian number, apparently. So we just have to sit tight. And then the other Hannah, he's the other Hannah, Wade writes to the other Hannah, says, I'm waiting on your new pics to be accepted through. But even still, from the first ones of you, I can easily, in return, give you much of the same compliments. In fact, having seen and viewed you caused a stir of emotion to run rampant through my body. And as a result, made me have this excitement and this rush that made me so hard. I hope you are okay with me, my being totally honest to you about it. Both pics are so sexy, but you laying in the bed and the look in your gorgeous face, something very addicting. I can't believe that you are out in the UK. The reason I asked is because when I saw your location beside your name, I could not identify where that was. And so then I had to assume it being out of the country somewhere. So both of us are adopted. That's interesting. And you too? Meaning having been classed as the bad one? We must also have that in common. Now you've made me want to really know how it was that you became known then as the bad one. Fill me in on how that was. Always the way you were viewed. All right. The only thing I see looking at you is an effing angel. And the only thing involving the term of meaning bad, the things that I can't stop thinking about wanting to do to you. Bad, amazing things, lol. And since you're coming to the States tomorrow, we will be talking on the phone. That is, if you would like that. Wait, was that? That's the other Hannah. Now this is the Anna M that he writes back to. So two different Hannahs. Says, yes, I do think that maybe I've gone a bit viral. With that said, and of course, how you've put it as well, is that it isn't for what most would consider the right things. But then again, is the reason and of itself that the attention is being gained due to the negative aspect. I'm humbled, do not worry. And also, so that you know so that you know too that I have no interest or desires in other females, but I do have a pretty serious wanting for you. As you said, that they are glad to own that title makes me glad because my wanting you is sincere. You asked me, have I been getting results or requests? Oh my God, I can't read. That answer is absolutely yes. You know, to start, I was curious with the ads, possibly being with media or journalists and such, which some have been, but mostly I'm seeing the majority of the ads are only just people. So I'm not paying any mind to them now at this time. Okay. So 7 days, that's easy enough. LOL. Okay. Not really because I miss you, but I think I can make it until then. I have a legal visitation in 20 minutes from now. So I'm about to go for it. And as soon though as I return back, I will write you in more detail of everything because I want to write more to you and talk, of course. P.S. I'm having checked today on the status of when I can update my visit list. I will let you know, baby. Now, Wade to Jesse, talking about, having that legal visit and don't be nervous for in-person video or visit. Wade to Hannah. I did also want to say this last comment to you before my going. You jealous? For what? You have me. It's already done. The jealous factor should only be with them because they cannot have me. They cannot have what you do. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, so he's asking if he'd be nervous if they when they have in person visits. I don't know. I just wanted to read that again. Okay, so Hannah M says, "You know how to talk to media, right, doll?" Or no, she's she says, "You know not to talk to any media, right, doll? They're trouble. Stay away from them. They'll just screw you even more. And I'm glad it's just me and you. Thanks for comforting me. Good luck today. Talk soon." Um, and then Jesse says, "Good morning. I did take care of myself. Trust me, it didn't take long. Is it bad that I was thinking about coming for the trip?" Talking about that her sister lives in Cape Coral, and so she comes down occasionally, but it'd be more of an incentive to come visit her so she could see Wade. And then talk about she's done at 12:30, and she's like, I think you know what you want. I think you know what I want to be mine, because he said, "What do you want to be mine?" Okay. Um, sorry. Like a lot of people said skip hers. That's why I'm kind of just skipping since we just read them. Okay, so Anne says, just the thought of being submissive to you drives me wild. Never in a million years would I expect to feel that way, to be submissive to anyone. You have no idea how bad I want you holding me down by my wrist as you slide inside me as hard as you can. It's almost like I want you to make it hurt in a way, going harder and deeper inside me until I couldn't take it anymore. I really wish we could have met before. What happened in 2919, I would have loved to be yours. Oh, I wish we could have met before what happened in 2019. I would have loved to be yours. Yeah, really there? Yeah, because then you would have been dead probably. What? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I wish before you murdered two women that we would have met, and then maybe you would have been his victim. I mean, like that. All right. So then Erica says, "Good morning, Daddy. If you got my name put on your gorgeous face, that would be the sexiest shit ever." So that's wait, her right. Okay. "I effing love you. I need to feel you on me so bad. I want to stare at your sexy face while you F me with your hands on my neck." Um, that would be probably my probably my fave, especially if my name was on your face. Oh my God. I would just effing love that. I like my cheeks squeezed and my eyelids licked. Is that weird? I think it's sexy and it feels good. So yeah, you could just do whatever type of weird shit like that, and I wouldn't mind it. But I would like anything you do to me when we're effing, even if you didn't do anything. Just having you look at is enough. You're so effing sexy. You are the effing sexiest. You know you look good, don't you? I mean, even guys think you look good. I went to bed at 3 because my baby was up. She's effing relentless, but she's cool, LOL. And then was up and I got home. And then was up and got home at 8, and I cleaned and then smoked while I wrote this message. My neighbor being a weirdo again. So how I met him is not even from him being my neighbor. He works as a plumber for the company my landlord hired to repair some lines. And so she called them again, and I'm not liking the idea that he might be coming to my house, because he sent me a text message saying he knows he's rude, but just being straightforward, and wanted to bring me flour. And he's not just straightforward. He's an actual asshole. Ego had trust issues. And with someone he doesn't even know, he was calling me names and acting like I broke his heart for not chilling with him when I barely effing know him. Telling me it wasn't my kids that keep me from chilling. When in fact that's exactly what it was. LOL. He goes to bed early and my kids stay up late. And I have never hung with anyone unless my kids are not with me or are in bed. So, like, I probably would have chilled eventually, but thank God I didn't get a chance. What a nightmare that would have been. So, anyway, he said he was going to leave the flower on my porch. So, I feel he is coming to my house to work, but I think I'm going to tell him I don't want nothing from him. But I don't want to talk to him. I still don't. I still have not said anything since I told him he got issues and to leave me alone. I think I'm going to go back to Hudson's if he comes here. I wish Daddy was here to protect me. You could just be laying on me, biting on my neck and growling at any dude that gets near. That would be sexy. Love you, Daddy. Can't wait to hear your sexy voice. Message me back ASAP. Hannah H says, your message made me smile. I'm glad I can have that effect on you. I still find it crazy how I was sat on my phone scrolling through random videos and came across one of you, and now I'm messaging you. It's weird in a way, as I had never done that before or even thought about it. But something in me was like, I need to find him, lol. It's is it crazy to you that what happened reached over here in the UK? Yeah, I was adopted into a Christian family who were very strict, and I rebelled against it. I hated rules. I hated church. I hated all of it. And I was like Satan of the family in their eyes. LOL. I wasn't allowed in mainstream schools. I got involved in drugs and gangs. I was just messed up kid who didn't feel like I belonged or fitted anywhere. Then I was facing prison for armed robbery, but the case got dropped. Who are we talking about here? Oh, Hannah H. Okay. The case got dropped, but then I changed my life around. I have 3 kids now and I co own a hair salon, but I'm always labeled the bad one still in my adoptive family. I have nothing to do with most of them, and my past is always used against me. I'd rather be the crazy one than the boring one. Tell me about you. How are you doing? Hopefully, my picture's coming through to you. And then Alexis is, why are you not talking to me? She says. Erica says, it's not him, thank God, just some other weirdos, lol. Wade to Gwendolyn. Now remember, that's Wendy, his mitigation person that's beside him on the trial. Wendy again. So he's talking to her. He says, Wendy, again. So I'm not going to be doing anything that legally is required to be confidential and is not being honored by jail administration. I put up with a lot from what they do to me and me alone, as they do it to nobody else in even the very same situation. But they've allowed for their assumed power control to now cross over fine lines and step into territory that they have no legal standing being involved within. I have to draw the line. Already I'm being watched 24/7, not alone by just a camera. But since losing the trial, now they've assigned special teams members to sit outside my cell and watch me as I use the bathroom. They say there is no rights in jail, would be their claim to the intimate, but in reality, or sorry, inmate, would be their claim to the inmate, but in reality, there still, without any doubt, is a standard to a degree of privacy. I'm not going to be treated in such ways and just allow for it to continue like it's no big deal. I did not want to cause much of a scene today because when I do, because then I would only end up in trouble myself. But the issue of confidentiality during these visits needs to be raised with administration. You have to deal with such things, as I am powerless in a sense to override what they are doing. Then he writes Erica back, not if baby, but not if baby, but when I'm putting your name on my face in 2 to 3 months is going to be so effing sexy. First thing, when you come to see me on a weekend, we are going to walk outside the building to the yard area for visitors, and there's tables and walls and types of shit. So I'm going to walk your fine ass over to one of the tables and we sit side by side. When I know we are good for it, then I'm going to effing lean into you and start kissing you. Sucking your earlobes, licking your face. Okay, I think I'm gonna skip a lot of hers, and then, like I said, they're so long, and I don't feel like reading some of this stuff. Yeah. If you guys wanna, yeah, I'm not gonna read this part. If you guys wanna screenshot it and read it for your own pleasure later, I'm good. I am good. Okay. And he writes back, or wait, was that him to her? Yeah, that was him to her. Now he's still not done. So now he's talking about the neighbor. He says, LOL, baby, you're effing neighbor, dude. is a effing creep. But yeah, you should have known that from the get-go because he's a plumber and they all are that damn way. I'm still trying to make sense as to why you really gave him your number. To smoke and chill? Was that literally, or maybe was that it literally, or maybe was you thinking about yeah, so says, but anyway, baby, you know if any dude came near you, then I'm gonna do way more than just growl at them, LOL. You seen what male lions do to their prey in the wild? You're my effing lioness, so not only do I protect you, but we gotta eat, LOL. I'm effing glad he didn't come to your house. But with all of them other weirdos, you better not be having your uh, okay, so that's the end of that one. So that's June 14th. So now we're gonna go still on June 14th. Okay, so Hannah H writes to Wade, says, I'll send you some more pics of me. I was born over there in Connecticut, but I moved over to the UK when I was 3. I'm actually leaving tomorrow to fly out. Why does this seem, hold on, is this the same thing? Hold on a second. See, some of these messages, the way that they overlap, and it's wasting my freaking time. Hold on a second. So this was what? Hold on, 6:14, 6:42 a.m. I gotta see. Okay, there is a little bit of overlap. It's not much because this ends at 11:16 a.m. So hold on. Let's go down, just continue from there. So there, okay. Wait, hold on a second. So that was 8:31 a.m. I just want to make sure, like, why do they, I don't like how some of these messages are. I don't remember that one. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any. Sorry, guys. Okay, that's the 8:31. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So we're at, so that is 11:16. I'm just trying to skim and make sure, like, that I did read all these. Yeah. Okay. So 11:13 is the last one, or 11:16. Yeah, 11:16. Okay. So here is where it picks up. Okay. So we're at Alexis, 11:17. He says to Alexis, I have tried. I called multiple times and you didn't answer. Then you text me late as F last night on COD. Oh, that's the one. Hold on. I got to check that. Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. That's what I needed to do. Hold on. I caught, there was this one that I needed to, just give me 1 second. Okay. I think I saw. So one more. Hold on, guys. Okay. Let me just save this. All right, we're good. We're doing it now. So he is going to be. Wait. This is where this is where we left off, right? So 11:42. Wait, where's the one I just, hold on. Right here. Okay, it's this message that I left off. Okay. So Wade writes to Anne. So do you want me, so do you want for me to hurt you in a way? But I don't want to scare you. Are you sure? No. All the way is I am harder and deeper inside of you when you cannot take it anymore. Is when your only option is to take much more. You will. This will happen. This is what will happen. You will be done when I say so. I will pin your little wrist with the grip of my big hands while you lay beneath me at my full mercy. I wish the same to have been introduced prior to the situation, but not to dwell on things. You have to ask yourself, being where things seem to stand moving forward, at least temporarily, as I go to the prison and await returning for my appeals process, how far are you willing to go? How much are you willing to do to get exactly what you want from this? How has your day been so far? And how are you and little Miss both? What's going on at work? Has it been busy or not so much? So you never in a million years would have even considered submission, but now? Well, never in a million years would I have even been thinking or considering about something with a woman. And don't ask what, because it's a secret, LOL. And then he says, "You are such a good girl. Your willingness to be so entirely submissive and taken over by me is leaving me here now with this unsatiable appetite for you that it cannot be overcome until my having and tasting you. Though even then, I'm believing my hunger, my thirst for you will only be driven greater, like the chasing of a high that is never to be reached, craving it again and again forever. One more time, you are such a good, submissive, perfect girl to me. Such a good girl. I know how you want me to hurt you in a way." Oh, hold on one second. Sorry, guys. Remember how tired I was when I redacting, and for some reason with this one, there was things I missed just with this person. All right, hold on. Let me just save it. If I catch it, I usually like to just catch it before if I can, and I did. So we're all good. That's why when she comes up, I keep going back because I forgot. I knew that I forgot some stuff. Okay, here we go. Hey, you. I hope the visitation went well. So this is Anne to Wade. I am sure. I don't think I would be scared. It's a different type of hurt. Putting your hands on me in not a sexual way is completely different. That would terrify me. But the thought of you effing me until I beg you to stop makes my body tingle. Imagine you on top of me holding me down is making me go crazy. How far will I go until I get what I want? As far as I need to. My day has been going well, just in the office. Golf course is closed again due to the rain, so it's dead here. Catching up on minor projects before I go on maternity leave. Blank and I are doing good. Had my OB appointment this morning to check her, and she is a little stinker. I have appointments once a week now till she makes her debut. Correct. I'm not sure why, or I'm not sure why now. Definitely with you of all people. I try to keep convincing myself that I am not a bit crazy right now, but I don't know how it went from being terrified of you still to an extent to want to give myself completely to you. You scare me still, but I think that's what's kind of attracts me to you. I am so used to being the dominant one in any type of relationship. So even thinking of being submissive to you blows my mind. I think I want someone to dominate me though in an erratic way. I am tired of having to be a manager or boss in every aspect of my life, work, personal. No, no, no. Now you have to tell me. I always feel like, oh no, 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 no. um, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna skip that. So you get to read. So she writes him a message. Uh, this is Wade to Jesse talking about that's so random that she lives in Cape, talking about her sister. Sometimes, right? That's when you use that old saying, small world. And then it says, but to answer you're asking if it's bad that you already planned such a trip and want me, he says, no, it's not bad. It made him all excited that she's already wanting to see him basically. Um, and he's talking about how he wants her to visit her and he's very basically excited um and then of course he asked this kind of question to all of them like the question is how willing and far will you go for this with me. Anyway, so Erica says, I can't stop thinking about you effing me. It's sick and having my face. All right, you guys, I can't do this. I mean, this is just, there's so many to read. And I feel like these are maybe for like, I wish I still had Patreon because this is like more Patreon material. I was trying to think yesterday when I was like going through these, if there's like another platform that some of these would be more appropriate for, because they're just, but Patreon to be perfect, but hi. No, just missing some gross stuff. I mean, because it's Wade is manipulating everybody. Uh Not missing much, but I'm missing you. I'm so cheesy right now. Oh my god. Um yeah, I'm gonna skip this. I'm just letting people read this part because I can't. Yeah. I'm not gonna suggest if I could think of it. If I don't know. Like PayPal let me set up a new PayPal. Wonder if I could if Patreon's the same way. If I could set up a new one. I don't know. Uh, yeah, that's true. Uh, oh. Don't tell Sarah you want to lick her eyelid. No, I'm missing him. It's cute. We did. You did? Oh no! Aw. We're cute. Okay, so I'm just letting people read. Okay. So you guys read that? Okay, so that we can move on here. Oh wait, hold on. I guess there's some of this I could read. So it says, yeah, I guess there is. So it says, my friend is getting out of jail in a couple months and going to be on house arrest for 2 years. So he already told me he'll watch my kids. So I can go see you whenever, but I got to let him F first. That's Erica. LOL. Just kidding. My friend's a girl. LOL. And I would never trust a guy with my kids. I don't trust anyone with them, but her or their grandparents. We've been friends since middle school, and yes, she gets into trouble because she likes drugs. But She's been on house arrest before and did pretty good, so I'm hopeful for her. At least for the first year, I think she'll make it, LOL. She told me as long as I'm chilling with her, she'll be okay. And you already know I'm down because I wasn't kidding when I said I'm kind of a shut-in. I'm scared of a lot of things, so I don't mind staying home. And she lives like 4 minutes from me. She had a boyfriend for a long time, and then there's some redacted stuff. Um, yeah, it's true. That's why, oh, you don't like your eyelids lick, Sarah? Oh, I'm just joking. You're cute. Dang it. I was really your eyelids. Hmm. Okay. I gotta try to read this here. Okay. Where am I at? But drugs, think of it. She told it says at least, so she did good on house arrest, at least for the first year. I think she'll make it. She told me as long as I'm chilling with her, she'll be okay. And you already know I'm down because I wasn't kidding when I said I'm kind of a shut in. I'm scared of a lot of things and I don't mind staying home. And she lives like 4 minutes from me. She had a boyfriend for a long time. Oh, that's right. I already got down to this part. Isn't that awful? And I'm glad she went to jail because she needed it. She didn't look like herself anymore. Oh, and those plumbers only knocked and talked to me for a second. They've been working outside, so they haven't seen my um uh, but I would cover it if they came inside. I'm wearing the shorts I put on for the pic I sent you. So it's for your eyes only. Love you, Daddy. And then Jesse talks about you you just let me know where you are and I'll be there as soon as I can visit you. Hearing you gives me butterflies. I hope you truly feel the connection we have. I'm extremely loyal. I'll do anything for the people I care about, but I will also tell you that I need the same loyalty back. I need to know that I'm the only person you're talking to with like this. And if I find out I'm not, and if you ever have other women visiting, it won't be good for the other person you're talking to. I might look innocent and seem like a normal person with a full-time job, but I can get jealous and it's not always pretty what comes from it. Just wanted to be honest with you and hope you feel you can be honest with me because that's extremely important. I do want you, Wade, and everything that comes with it. Thought that was important to read because she's like thinking that he's being loyal to her, right? Like, oh, don't talk to me. Little does she know it's not just one other person he's talking to, it's a ton of other people. And it's not just innocent. He's engaged. He's buying this one a ring, having people tattoo, saying he wants to marry him, saying he wants to have their babies. She's thinking, like, oh, she's so special, right? And then Hannah H. Wade to Hannah H. You should be very glad because you have a desired effect on me a lot. I continue to stare back at your pics, the two I have now already, and it's hard to even go about doing much else. So this is Wade. Yeah, I was talking to Hannah. Okay. You are so stunning, so beautiful and unique. I'm connecting further more toward our already mutual situations to say that looking at you makes me feel this desire, this longing, and this connection. You said to me that you would not normally and have not before done something like this to go out of your way and make contact with a man who is incarcerated. But with me, you said I have to find him. Do you even know how sexy it is? How you put that to me in your way, so be so serious and straightforward about it. You know how to go after what you want then. So, I am willing to be had by you. Get what you want. Come get it. So, how old are you and how tall are you? You'd rather be crazy than boring? Yes, LOL. That makes me need to ask you though. Would you show me how crazy that you could be? I would want for you to show me all of it, one on one, just between us. Do your worst, LOL. Please. I've got one kid, by the way, a 5-year-old boy. Obviously, I don't talk with him. Wait, I don't obviously I don't talk with his baby mama. She had been hated she been hated me because I told her a long time ago I didn't wanna be together with her. I don't know. I don't now have a girlfriend either, so just single at the moment. You were just like me. I too was adopted into a super Christian family, Southern Baptist. I said, forget church, F all rules. I just couldn't do whatever I just couldn't ever get with that whole program. I was also seen as Satan himself, lol. Your tattoos are so sexy. And is if you were not fine enough, are you planning to get many more? If so, let me know because I have an idea that would look perfect on your skin. So, by the way, like for my situation, I wasn't anticipating any of the spreading of it, but I am some aware now because people have been trying to get a hold of me. Like, letters and such from other countries as well as outside of the US, like Australia, Italy, etc. My own people tell me though that I'm going more and more viral. But on to me and how I'm doing, like honestly, I'm doing okay despite it all. Just because I, of course, know now that I'm going to prison, right? But I also know that there are many things that I'm going to be able to do through what is called appeals lawyer to come back and have my case retried. So this is far from the end. I also been in this jail for now 5 years. 4 out of the 5 years I have been in solitary confinement, meaning a cell by myself with no roommate. It's been that way for 4 years straight. Also in prison, they let us get visits face to face, and that means contact. So I have some wants and needs there, lol. I hope your other pics come through soon. And then Erica says, oh, and I gave him my number because I thought he was decent looking. But I wasn't thinking about effing. I figured since he lived close, we could chill and smoke. I like smoking other people's. And he has a boat, so I was only thinking about going on that, lol. But he just got weird quick and we never hung out. But you make him look ugly AF. Like I don't even think he's a little bit good looking now for real. I only got eyes for you. You're just too effing gorgeous. Your face, your hair, your voice, your height, your tattoos, the way you talk to me, the size of your I don't how why are people thinking he's so gorgeous? And even your laugh is sexy. No, it's not. Not the laugh. The laugh is so bad. You're just too sexy. It drives me crazy as a F. And then he writes back to her, you are so funny talking about he. I read that at first and was like, what the F lol. Okay, actually, that was pretty effing funny, no lie. You want me to leave marks on you I can use my mouth and my hands to leave marks because I'm doing both, you little pain freak. LOL. You still haven't effing told me what you want me to call you. You like baby, and that's effing right because you are my baby, and you effing know that. Tell me though. Okay. I'm gonna skip this. Yeah, we'll have to. And then he says, "Of course, he got weird because he's a creep. Any damn But not just that, you gotta remember that 98% of effing men that can't handle what they want and how to get it, they get straight up and go to weirdo status just fast as F. But it's only all meant to be good because didn't I effing tell you already that you were made for me? Like you were born for me. Like you live for me. And every breath you take is for me. Effing look at how you talk to me about it. Every little aspect of my entire being. Why is that you have fallen in such love with me? Because you were only ever created to exist for who? For effing me, Erica. Do you believe me when I tell you that I want you? That I will be yours for effing ever? Do you? Tell me the truth. Oh my God. You only got eyes for me. Do you got ears too? And then he writes to Jesse after that. Wait, let me see how soon. 10 minutes or 14 minutes after that, he says, he writes to Jesse, F all the playing around. That's not an equation for us. You say loyalty, and I'm yelling it right back. Loyalty, my butt. Do you want to know how loyal I can be? I can only give the PG answer here and now. Just believe to know that my loyalty runs deep. If you are as serious as what you're saying to me, and you can show me that you will do anything for what's yours, if you prove it and you show it and you do it, then you better know that I won't ever need for another. No women, period. One woman, you. You see, already from starting us talking and seeing just how perfect you are to me, I wanted for you. Now you're detailing how you are and what it's all worth. Absolutely, I am serious about you and us together. Here's some questions for you. How tall are you? I'm understanding the connection more each minute, but included is how you just seem to be everything in your appearance that could always be my full desire satisfaction. You are stunning, beautiful, unique. Your hair, face, lips, look in your eyes, your body. I'm done. Your legs, even just front to front. I'm looking at your legs, your hips. I haven't seen you yet from behind. You want me to be honest with you? Okay, fine. You should know that this at this stage of life, I'm not trying to get in and out of relationships, one girl to another. Let's just say I'm looking for a more permanent fix, just so you know what I'm on it, what I'm on. I'm thinking or how I'm thinking. You're not covered in tattoos, but we both know that your man is. Maybe your name makes its way to my into my skin, like a space on my face or something. Unable unable to be hidden and out there in plain sight. No one's coming to visit me if it isn't you. And you are out there on me. When they see me, they know it's all you. Man, that's when I read that the first time it was weird. And you are out there on me. When they see me, they know it's all you. Oh yeah, the tattoo probably, huh? Anyway, so that's what he writes, right? And she writes back, music to my ears. I was worried I'd scare you away. I'm not trying to get in and out of relationships either. She wants somebody who'll love her unconditionally. She's 5'4". She works out 4 to 5 times a week. She has a tattoo on her shoulder for her grandma who passed away. Her appearance is pretty important for her job. They're pretty tattoo friendly. She wants to touch all of Wade's tattoos and see them. She loves the idea of, her name being tattooed on him. Anyway, Wade says to Brooke, so as of yet now, I only actually have the one picture of you. What is this like? A slow burn? Torture type? Your intent? Torture type thing that you're intent upon inflicting on me? That was obviously sort of a jokeful remark, but yet, and still there's truth to it. I find you to be rather extremely beautiful, and that face of yours is not just unique, it's in its own rights. But the further I continue to stare at you a lot, a convective element seems to be building. Within me, there is a desired want for you that is screaming out inside of my head. Pursue her. She's worth it. With everything aside in general, I wanted for you to know that in particular, I feel such emotion towards you. Absolutely. I want to continue in gaining knowing about you. The personal and most inner, sincerest ways to and of yourself that make you who you are. I'm open towards this with you then. I love what is your reactionary comment about that one tattoo in particular. Very good that the same, let's say, belief system must have held with you as well. To add to your saying and believing, so in reference to it, when you made your comment about it to me in your message, you made the blood within me rush to one specific spot. Whenever I look at you, whenever I go to look at you, you should absolutely send me pictures from the campaigning, as I would love to bear witness to you talking a part of that. I'm not simply impressed, but I kind of astonished maybe at how involved that you have been and are. Briefly, let me retract back to a statement to me that you made in your message last night. You said that you find yourself rarely attracted to anyone. Okay, so tell me why and why with it you said so. If that is a rarity, as you may known, can you elaborate for me how attractive that you find me? I am more than a little interested. I'm very, very eager to hear from you, to hear so from you. When would you like to set up a time for a phone call? I will call you whenever it is that you want. But yes, with a condition, just one. When I do call and hear your voice, you have to tell me then what's up with you being attracted to me. Deal? I want to hear it literally in real time from between and aloud out of your gorgeous lips. Everyone and their mother knows that I can railroaded backdoored. Okay. What happens behind closed doors but came out for all to see. My lawyer is a pawn piece in a pocket lining itself, a fulfilling dirt bag. He has made constant and losing high profile case. Now mine being the biggest as of late, they assign him with control and intention. The state granted what they desire in the lawyer, what he seeks being financial empowerment. Man, ugh, shake my head. Who is this again? I can't even so long. So he's talking to Brooke. Oh my lord. I couldn't agree with you more in the fact that I'm right beside you in what you believe. We entirely do need to get a worthwhile, effective appeal lawyer assigned. You said that you would start to move on my word, and how so I want. Well, if that is so as you're saying it would be, I say agree regarding the appeal lawyer. And now I'm letting you know that I would ask of you that get it started now. You should know the next week when I go back on Thursday for recommendations that the jury is going to suggest the death penalty. Obviously, now it only takes 8 out of the 12 people to say the death penalty. The the way the lawyer sold me out throughout the trial, I foresee that it will be no problem that 8, if not more than 8 jurors recommend death. That being said, as well, why would ask you for that? Oh my god. These long ones are killing me. You said come and visit. Okay, why? Where I don't even know. You said that you would love to come visit me if we were now out due to death penalty and get life. Then I know I'm going to go to prison and can have visitation. I very much so doubt that on death row there's a contact visits. No, surely it is face to face, but behind a glass separation. But with life and in the prison, you could have contact visits. Touch, hug, kiss, and with a good appeal attorney who even knows entirely yet what could be the outcome. Even better, much more agreeable as of a result, could be very well be to follow. Between the two of us, so he's Brooke, between the two of us here and now, as you have made it known to me what you think of me. Now I want to know what is it that you want from me? Or what is it that you would want for me to do to you? You're a very sexy woman, and the things that I wanted to do to you, let's plan a call. Right back. Another one. Wait, that was Brooke, right? I get them confused for some reason. So this is from Erica. You need to believe me when I tell you I love you. I wouldn't say it or talk to you the way I do if I didn't. I'm effing obsessed with you. I'm not even kidding. You own me. And I'm not going to get the tat so everyone knows who owns me. Sorry, I'm going to get the tat so everybody knows who owns me. I told you, you're my God, and I'm going to worship you. And I've never said anything like that to anyone ever. Um, you got a control over me that I can't explain, like an addiction, I guess. I effing need you in my life. I'd go effing crazy if you stopped talking to me. I was going crazy when I didn't hear from you after the trial, when you had to go wherever for 24 hours. And then I wouldn't be able to find anyone anywhere near as sexy as you. And that would piss me off too. Oh, I'd be so mad you ain't even knowing what I'm talking about, LOL. I love you very much, Daddy. You are my everything. And then she says, I got ears, lips, ass. I got everything for you, Daddy. Then he writes, so this is to Anonymous Anne. Okay. I think this is one of those ones I'm not going to read. Let me start it. But it says, yes, the visitation was well. And actually, I have a second win today at 2:15. So this is him writing her. Okay. I will hit my knees and get beneath you and worship. Yeah, it already starts. Okay. This is just not the right. So he's going to read all that. And then it goes to, no, 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 LOL. I am not telling you. It does not matter anyhow because we did already establish. Well, you so very clearly did that. It is not a future want for you. Therefore, it is not overall concerning enough that I make mention of what I'm speaking about as far as you have to go. Interesting. Okay. And Hannah H. So Hannah H is the one from UK, right? And Hannah M is the one from Australia. Okay. Hannah H says, "Oh, your message made me smile so big, but thank you. You're right, though. I definitely go for what I want, and I don't stop until I get it. You have a unique look about you, too. But I guess you already knew that, LOL. I was definitely drawn to you strongly, and I had no idea how and if I would be able to find you because over here, you can't find out where any inmate is unless they contact you and tell you, as it's confidential information. You can't even look up people's crimes, but I found you. I definitely want more tattoos. I'd love to hear your idea, though. I have more than what you can see on the pictures. My others are on my ribs and stomach and thigh. How much of your body do you have covered in tattoos? Okay. Now I'm intrigued by what you said. How can I show you how crazy I can be? I forgot you asked in your other message about us talking on the phone. I would love for us to be able to. Just let me know when you want to call because it's an American number, so it won't charge like overseas number. Or I can put money on the phone so you can call me. Are you able to talk to your son at all? I'm also single. I've been single nearly 4 years. I split with my kid's dad before I found out I was pregnant. With our youngest. Um, so oh wait, is this the anonymous one? Hold on a second. Oh no, this is Hannah. Okay. Because I was like, I thought the anonymous one that was her first one. No, this is a different one. Okay. Um, where are we at now? Where she's found out she's pregnant. Where's that at? I'm okay, intrigued. Okay. Okay, since I found out I was pregnant with our youngest, and I've never had a relationship since. I've gone on dates, etc., but I haven't wanted a relationship with anybody. Um, with anyone. I turned 32 last month. How old are you? I'm 5'4.5". How tall are you? You look really tall by the videos I've seen. I like that though. Oh, so your case has gone global then? Must be crazy getting letters and people wanting to contact you. I say that and I'm one of those people. LOL. I'm on TikTok. I went on TikTok earlier and I saw you. Crazy how life turns out and changes so quickly. But I'm glad you're doing okay. You've always got to have a positive you always have to have positivity and never give up. And have hope. So I like your mindset. At least you're mentally prepared for what's to come, but you know what you're going to do with appealing. So that's good. I so wish I so wish we could spoke sooner, as I would have come and saw you while I was over there. But I'll be coming back again this year, so hopefully we're still in contact. Then I could. Are you able to do video visits? How do you find solitary confinement? Would you rather that than sharing? Do you think I should resend the pics? They didn't take this long yesterday, and I'm so impatient. What type of music do you like? What do you do to keep your mind occupied? Do you like sports or have any interests in certain things? I've decided I'm sending the pics again. It's annoying to me. It's annoying me to so much SMH. Oh my lordy. Hold on, let me just move my head around. Ooh. Man, it's this reading and not like also like I said, the narcolepsy comes in waves and it's on one of the bad waves where it's like very active. But the reading doesn't help. Like a lot of reading. Okay, here we go. So this is and to wait. Mr. Popular, are ya? Eh? Wait, hold on. Mr. Popular, you are, eh? I can't keep talking about this at work. It is driving me crazy. All I want to do is touch myself to the thought of your face between my thighs. Oh my god. Can't we just have like I don't know. I'm still want to know. I mean, you have already altered my thinking on the submissive front, yes? As far as I have to go, as far as I have to go, you have wiggled your way into my thoughts, and I'm not sure there's a moment I am not thinking of you, not only in a sexual way, but also as a person. I'm genuinely think you're a good person, despite your record. Like I mentioned previously, I don't think you're a bad person. You made bad choices, but that doesn't define someone in the slightest. I love talking to you and I loved hearing you laugh on the phone. So murdering two people is a bad choice. Those are bad choices, I guess, huh? Oh my lord. Anyway, so he said, I love talking to you. I love hearing you laugh on the phone. Sorry, my nose is itching. Allergy, um, screen allergy or whatever. uh I had to get so this is Alexis. I had to get new credits put on, and I only had one call from you yesterday. I took a screenshot, and it didn't even know you had called until I checked this morning. I was like, "Oh, you didn't even call me at all," and it didn't show up at all yesterday. I literally waited in class all day to talk to you and didn't get any phone call. And then I looked this morning, and it shows you called at 5. And then she says, "Then you call me now, the F?" Or, "Then call me now, the F." So now we have Todd. So Todd says, "Okay, a chill day doing my thing. Had to what? How to why did I read? Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. Let me take some water. Let me get this situated. Oh, can I take a sip of my hold on? That might give me a little recharge and wake me up. I'm gonna take a sip. I forgot about this. My delicious pork, rice, and carrots. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Okay. That should give me a nice wake up. I'm gonna need some more coffee. It's empty. I'm sad. That'll be my next little break. There's like a couple sips in this. All right, let's do this. Okay, so we're on Todd now. Finally, a little bit of change of pace because those ones were. Whew. Okay, so Todd says, "Okay, a chill day doing my thing. Had to water Gary and Donna's plants. We had a little sun and then some more showers. I survived a stupid night of drinking at Duffy's. God was watching over me and made it home safely." Oh, I felt at some point, don't recall it, but scraped my knee and wrenched my back ribs. So in pain today. I'm sure it'll heal itself. Sue got on the plane and all is going according to plan, and we'll pick her up at 5, then drop her suitcases to her house, and then meet up with Renee at Cooper's Hawk for dinner. Yum. I will drop her off at her husband's apartment and then go out to my sister's to pick up dad and then home. Hopefully for a good night's sleep, as I want to be out the door at 6:45 for a walk on the beach with Tucky and two of my dog walking friends in the complex. Well, I hope you are back and better. I hope you are back and you're better, more familiar surroundings. Think of and praying for you. Love you mucho. And then Wade rates Alexis up about 4 when the tablets come on. Just got back from the visit from Malcolm. Shirley was supposed to be effing go talk to the girl at the jail. What girl at jail? Remember the messages with Alex that kept talking about, oh, you're supposed to talk to that girl at the jail. I don't remind me. Does anybody know what you're talking about? It says we can't depend on Lee. He sold me out to the state. Did you get a hold of me? In his office number. Um, oh, the girl. That's what Alexis was talking about, guys. The girl that could remember the girl that could clear him, that can, prove his innocence. There's what girl at the jail is going to prove his innocence, huh? That's who he's talking about. Okay. Well, yeah, he probably didn't talk to her because it's a lie. It's probably not going to help you, and it's probably a bunch of BS. Anyway. Jesse's just talking about like wanting to cancel her dinner so she could talk to him. She just wants to talk to him. She attempted to cancel, and then Wade says, um, mm. She asked like what his favorite tattoo is. He talks about the tattoo behind his ear of his grandpa because his grandpa died, and that's like his main man. That I guess he was close with his grandpa, I guess, and he had a tattoo on behind his ear. So that's basically what he says, talking about how he's going to love her unconditionally and blah, blah, blah. Like I said, if you want to know those messages, go check out my video I just did. Okay, so now we have Wade talking to Anne. He says, me? Popular? Heck no. I'm not special. LOL. Well, there's one thing that I do, so I want. One thing that I do so want. Oh, sorry. One thing that I do so want, and it's the same thing that you are not pro for. This world is so large, so vast, involved within being so very many people. But in that being true, it urges me thereafter greater and due in part to how I feel about this. The heck? The main solidifying part has finally come to me that being yourself, you, not a moment that you are not thinking about me. What a statement. What a coincidence. Don't I know exactly how that feels now, also? You love talking to me? Love is a strong word. Anyways, no matter talking about what it was, I had a swirling through my head. I love talking to you. I love each and every thought of you. I could easily. I don't know. That was one of the hardest things. That didn't even make sense. And then he says to her, as far as you have to go, I may have to test that. And then he says, Well, I'm sure there are a ton of women wanting to talk to you. Oh, she says. So now she's saying, I'm sure there's a ton of women that want to talk to you. And what exactly it is that you want that I am not pro for. Yes, I love talking to you. You're so easy to talk to. Very genuine in person. Haha. Just how would you test that? Me going as far as I need to for what I want, which we both know is you. Jesse says to him, okay, I tried to answer, but it said I had to add money to take your call. So trying to figure that out now. Wade says, yeah, no worries. That's the normal. It happens. It should be allowing you to do that now. I'll call you back in a few minutes. She basically said, I told you I was new to this. Sorry, whatever. Talking about adding the money on the website and stuff. So, like I said, I just read those earlier. So try to save some time. So now Brooklyn to Wade says, I sent a couple more pics when I get a sec to jump on my laptop. I'll send campaign photos. Okay. Friday and Saturdays are super busy. I'm prepping dough for the farmer's market tomorrow morning. I have a golf tournament tonight, plus a company one with friends tomorrow afternoon. I go to mass Sunday at 9. I'm home by 11:30, so anytime after that on Sunday or before. I'm up at 4 a.m. most days to bake. Would work great for talking. I would say tomorrow evening, but I'm not sure what time I'll be done. And I'll be extremely bummed if I miss your call. I'm glad the attraction seems to be mutual. You just express it more eloquently than I did. So I'm looking forward to elaborating more than we speak. I will start gathering attorney information down there for you. I'll also get a transcript of your trial so far. Hopefully, it's available already. If not, I'll just do it myself from what's available from Law and Crime. Ineffective counsel is your best bet at this point, in my opinion. I'm going to ask my mom to look over your case. She's very anti death penalty and one of the smartest people I know. I can start calling on Monday morning. See who you like and find out what I need to do to get you an in person consultation or two. I'll write you back the length of this evening. Thinking of you, Brooke. And Jesse says, okay, try again. Sorry, I suck. Must have done something wrong. Promise I'm a smart girl. I'll let you know when I'm stop being dumb. So trying to figure out the phone stuff. Says, okay, I swear I figured it out this time. Wade says, of course you're a smart girl. Um, says you are beside a smart girl, you're my girl. Oh, he's slick. You know what else you are besides a smart girl? You're my girl. Anyway, she says how she loves his laugh, and she's shy at the beginning, but she promises she'll warm up. So probably they had just gotten talking, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was so shy, but I'll warm up." Now we're back to Hannah H. So Wade says to Hannah, before I write back in length to the message, wanted to tell you that I'm trying to know your American number now. And it only rang and rang the whole time. That was it. But wanting to let you know I'm trying. And then Erica says, I just love hearing your voice. So sexy, Daddy. And Hannah says, oh no, you've tried calling. I'm so sorry. Please don't think I'm ignored you, as I definitely haven't. I'm just at the hospital as my youngest son fell when he came out of the bath and has a concussion symptoms. My service is bad in here. I'll let you know when I'm home, though. And Jesse talks about made it to the restaurant, trying to realize she didn't answer some of the questions. She's definitely interested in marriage. Her parents got a divorce when she was 12 or 13. She doesn't want to go through that. So, yeah, so she likes everything about him being big and about him being covered in tattoos and blah, blah, blah. Make sure we're not moving too fast. Like, I want to make sure you don't think we're moving too fast, but basically saying that they're made for each other. Okay. So then Wade says to Erica, on my effing life itself, I mean that you effing got me. I really know in my heart that you are effing created for me to be with me. And my other half, you are my other half. And even if 1 million bitches try to get at me Not one single one will get no time of day. You follow up on your word and show me you get daddy's name on your arm, and this is for life. You will never be loved by another you. You will be loved by your MF God of your life for the rest of it. When we get up over the up to the prison and you come see me and you do that, wait, nasty talking and let me bust deep off in you. Okay. Oh my God, I'll let you guys read that. Oh my Lord. Can we just have like normal messages? Dang it. I'm so sick of these mess. I just want like normal ones. I don't want to read these. Anyway, okay. So then Wade to Jesse. Have a good time with your friends and stuff. Talking, yeah, this is like talking about like just like I said, I read that earlier. Okay, so Wade to Hannah. Now that you let me know what's happening, of course, I wouldn't think that, baby. Take care of your son and that everything is fine with him. No matter what, no matter the time or when, but of you, you tell me when you do get back home later and I will call you and it's okay, all fine. Then Riley says, I'm home. Wade to Erica. So Riley, he hasn't been chatting with Riley much. So Wade says, you gorgeous, sexy. You better show daddy what your new hair is all about. I want to see it. I want you to effing jump on up onto my arms when you see me. And with that dress I'm going to have you wear, I can just pick you up in my arms and slide right off into your good. You said you're putting your baby to sleep and going to smoke, but you better not be smoking on what the effing maggot left at the doorstep. Oh my Lord. And then Anne says, have a good night, handsome. Not sure why that sent with two question marks. It was a heart. And Wade says to Kaylee, hey, what's up, Kaylee? Only reason I hadn't yet responded back sooner to you is because the last day I've had back-to-back meetings with my legal team and some doctors, but I'm open to talking with you, especially after the way that you came at me in your first message. Real and straightforward, and I like that. But plus, you said these things that resonate and connect with me. I saw your one picture that you sent me. I'm saying that in such a good way, believe me, but also a joking manner, only because now I want to see more of you. Yeah, I've kind of been painted a specific way, but what you said you saw behind my eyes, well, you're totally right. The pain, that's very real to me. How about your message back to me and let me know more about you? And we can start something up between us. And Jesse's saying, just about to leave dinner. They're going to that emo cover band, and she's saying, I knew you'd be a teddy bear inside. If I marry anyone, it's going to be you, Wade. I know it. You are seriously everything I've dreamed of, and I'm already crazy about you. This feels so right. So glad, basically, thank you for accepting my request. I probably would have sent you another one, though, if you denied me. Promise I won't pleasure myself without you. I want to hear you talking to me and what you do to me if we're together. Let's pray we can make that actually happen someday, too. Oh, hi. And then Wade says to Anne, I will, my love. You do the same also. Oh, LOL, because emojis don't work on here, so it just shows the question mark. But knowing what it is, I'm returning the love from me to you, babe. It's very mutual. And about my thing from earlier, the secret of mine, at some point, but for certain, I do want to become married. That is what I am pro. I know you are not for it, and the reasons you uphold are legit as anything. But being you wanted to know and being I don't choose to hold back from you, well, there you are. You are the world's perfect direct outcome, flawless and limitless in all your ways. Sweet dreams. Wade to Jennifer says, what's up? Who is this? Remember, he already asked her and she didn't respond. Now he's saying it again. Who is this? And then to Anne, he says, really? Is it just something you've always wanted for your future or something? Oh, no, this is her saying it to him about marriage. I don't necessarily hear guys our age who genuinely want to get married one day, LOL. And then she says, "By the way, I'm home alone until 8:30 if you wanted to talk on the phone at some point." And Kaylee says to Wade, "Caught me at the right time. I just got home from work a little bit ago. I was nervous if you were going to even respond. I can come across a little heavy, but again, I let the universe guide. And when it's telling me to do something, I listen. I figured you'd be going through a lot of that coming up to the next court date, so no big deal. Glad you received the photo and accepted the message. Little background about me. I'm 32, was born in New York, moved to Florida when I was 13, so I am a Floridian. Had a wild time in my life in my 20s, not making the best decisions, aka my ex who I was with for 8 years. He was constantly in and out of jail, where eventually was put in a situation where I caught a charge up in Orlando. Was put on a drug court for 2 years, violated, and did 167 days in jail. After I cleaned up my act, moved back to Fort Myers, focusing on getting my life back on track, I went to school to be a massage therapist. So I traveled doing that on the side, apart from my full time job as a field manager for one of the largest brick and mortar CBD stores in the country. Currently running our Cape shop right now in hopes we will open 7 more locations within the next year. I do a ton of network events, farmers markets, and host my own events as well. Things have been wild in life lately. So focusing on work, just grinding through creating great connections and being there for people is one of my main focuses. I know when and who to walk away from. Being a spiritualist, I am a light in the universe and can help bring some sort of peace to your days. The focus is making sure you are okay, heard, and just get to know you as an individual because I know there is much more, or there is so much there. You've got to face. You've got face tats, and I've got slit in my eyebrows. LOL. People judge off that only. Who the f cares? It shows we are guarded and want to be unapproachable. So many people go, "Why would you do that?" It's called being different. It's not to please anyone else. If you don't like, don't look. Ironically enough, I recently thought of getting a face tattoo, but ended up just getting my spine done about 2 weeks ago. So that's a bit about me. Now it's your turn. P.S. I know it's overwhelming right now, so I'm not worried about response time. Just make sure you are giving yourself a moment to breathe. This is a very difficult time and can only imagine how things are going to go from here. But I will remain in your court and try to bring you peace whenever I am able to. I don't care what has been said or happened. I know that is what you need at this point in time, especially. Who was this again? Kaylee. Okay. Oh, so then Anne says, "By the way, I sent you another picture, but it's still being reviewed. Not sure what type of pictures are not allowed." And then he says to her, "No worries, it's still pending, like likely due to most often on like Fridays, pics don't get approved through, and sometimes not even at all over the weekend, up until Monday. But typically either Saturday or Sunday, the pictures will get approved. It's just the way that the process has always seemed to go. Babe, most things will come through besides, of course, being naked. Say you have yoga shorts or underwear, bathing suit bottoms, and send a picture of your butt. Should be cleared. Not sure why you're sending me what you're sending me, but I'll keep my fingers crossed. And here and take it." And he says, "Here's my by the way for you." Is that by the way? BT. That's what I use for it. "You won't be marrying him, and therefore you won't be later divorcing him." That was simple to resolve. What is he? Because that can't be what that means on this, but here's my BTW. Could be between, by the way, but I don't know. Mhm. And then she says, "You'll see. What emojis are those supposed to be, Mr. Wilson? Who knows? Maybe I might cave and be married to him in a year." Then Erica says, "I didn't smoke it yet, but I was thinking about it. LOL. I'm actually just really creeped out by it. I wish I could just show you the text. Maybe he's just effing retarded and doesn't know any better. But he's 40 something, I think, and he should know better. Even if he is retarded, LOL, he actually called me retarded and an idiot and a loser and probably some other shit. I mean, the shit was wild AF. Like I effed him and stopped talking to him type shit. And I loved looking at your pics. You're so effing sexy, daddy. I can't wait until you send me pics. That's going to be the best. Speaking of pics, it's pissing me off that these are still being reviewed. Well, I'm about to roll up again and torture myself with looking at your pics on Google. You look so damn fine in every pic. I love you, my sexy god. Message me back ASAP. Oh, and I don't like when you call me bro. I'm not no bro, LOL. Oh my god. That's funny. Okay. Says Wade to Anne. All those were meant as heart emojis. Up until I read this lame message talking about caving and marrying him in a year. So now they are being converted into poop emojis. By the way, when you refer to him in moving forward, then that is me because I am him. But if you settle for less with that guy, then what a letdown that would be. Now stop being sarcastic. LOL. Never mind. I'm staying single. Whoa. And then she says, okay, well, I guess what it is. I guess what this is. Hint, two components. A bag and dicks. It's a bag of dicks. So ooh, I was being sarcastic, huh? And then he said, oh, that's her still. Yeah, she says, haha, why do you say that, you little sourpuss? And he says, see this? This is my huge, and the other component is your throat. How about that? You aren't being sarcastic. Did you read what I said? Him equals me. And it says, who the F you talking about marrying? Huge, huh? So she says, huge, huh? I'm okay with that. One of my favorite things to do. So joke's on you. No one. And Erica says, I should have told him not to bring anything here, but I completely forgot because after he wasn't one of the plumbers, after he wasn't one of the plumbers that showed up, I only thought about you for the rest of the day. I effed up. I'm bringing the plant to Hudson tomorrow. He loves plants, and it's where I got my love for plants. And I really like the plant, but I don't want a reminder of that guy here. It'll just creep me out every time I see it. LOL. It's already making me super uncomfortable in my own house. Love you, Daddy. And then Wade says to Ian, LOL. Okay, me either. Oh, wait, I missed a couple things. So I'll just go through these again. Thank you again, Simi, for gifting and Jessica for gifting. Oh, no, you meant for joining. That's right. Joining. And Casey, thank you. It's Marnie's birthday. Happy birthday, Marnie. Oh, I hope you're still in here. I'm just now seeing this. And then Soul, thank you for gifting too. Thank you. Okay, so Wade says, I guess 10 inches, so yay. I do so, and will so gladly be the resulting factor in the end of that joke being on me. Please do your damage. Suck swallow to your heart's full content. 1 year. Interesting. Very interesting. I guess it's the same. I mean, unless you marry me one day, I'm pretty cool. Catch if you ask me. I'm a pretty cool catch if you ask me. So that's her saying that to him. So she's the one that's already like basically, or her boyfriend she's living with, she's pregnant and he already got her somehow under his spell, or she's like wanting to marry him or saying she will. Then he says, I'm about to call you right now. Got a big question needing to ask you. Just tell your ex to hold on while you take this call. And she says, not sure he'd go for that dork. 10 inches? Question mark. Now I'm thinking about doing that to you. Yeah, hold on one second. This might. Yeah, I'm not going to read this one. He writes me. And then he says, you know already that I will be marrying you. Oh, in one day, right? I'm interested now in your definition of one day. Do enlighten me. Enlighten me. And next time you send me an emoji, now since you know it won't show right, just go ahead and say what you feel in words. So I don't think that maybe you're trying to say anything that starts with an L or opposed to poop. Oh my Lord. And then he says, you must have passed out. Here's something for you to wake up to then. I want for you to know and believe how much that you are for me, that you are in my eyes, all the woman that I could need. And yes, I went so far then as to use the word need, asking myself if holding anything back, meaning any bit or piece of me from you is even right. Even what I want to do is no to both. I've had you accept the submission. I've had you accept to say that only would you marry me. And I can easily see myself loving you. Sleep good, my love. Then Wade to Erica. Oh, thanks again, soul. Yeah, you effed up. But how could you? Wait. But how could I be mad at you when it happened really because you were thinking about me? Forgot to text him back or whatever. So you're cleared, lol. But get that plant the F out of the house. And the big part of me wants to tell your ass not to smoke that shit just because on principle. But at the same time, it's like you might as well, since it's there and it's free and it's what you like. By that makes a creep MF keep going when gifts get accepted. LOL. You might need to do a poster size printout of my pic and nail it to the front door, damn door. Wait, the front damn door. Okay. Oh, wait, hold the F on. Didn't you say you was gone? That you was gonna send that effing bum bitch dude my pic? I effing want you to do it. Right the F now and tell me what happens next. But I effing love you and you know you're my other half and my goddess. And I want you to be okay. When I want you to also me my dirty little OB. Oh my Lord. Oh. Dang it. Can we just have some easy Huh. All right. Erica says, I have to tell you a sad but funny story. Sad part was my favorite uncle, like himself. Like himself, I'm sure it's supposed to be kill himself by shooting himself in the heart just over a year ago. There's some stuff redacted. And so after that, my dad had to go through and get rid of his things so his house could be sold. And there was a rifle in my uncle's closet, and my dad got it and oh, aimed it at my mom, and then turned away from her and pulled the trigger. And it fired. He's 64 and he has a lot of guns and he's smart. And I don't understand why the F he would do that, but it hit her. Hit the dresser, went through the wall, and hit the metal door frame of a sliding glass door. It wasn't there when it happened, but he blamed my dead uncle for having a loaded gun in the house. My family's too much, but I have my uncle's bed frame and the dresser with the bullet graze. I know it's a little weird, but that's just me. I kept a lot of his stuff. He was like another father. There's some stuff redacted. It says he was like the happiest, funniest life of the party. And then he turned into someone who was like they were something's redacted. It was super sad. He made plans with my other uncle to go fishing, and then he stopped answering the phone, and that's not something he does when he makes plans. So my uncle went over and then found him dead in the bed. He planned it so he could be found within a couple hours of doing it instead of being found days later. That was nice of him, LOL. Just kidding. Then there's some stuff redacted. It says, that would be one haunted ass house. Already has something going on because my aunt's dog wouldn't go inside when we were working over there getting the house cleared out. And I put that on one of my favorite child. I put that on my favorite child, my sweet baby. Your baby will be my favorite when I have it. The baby is always the fave. Now you should tell me a funny story. Love you, sexy daddy. Oh no, you are giving me anxiety when you said he'll keep going since I took the gift. Should I go put it in his porch? I just want to move. LML. And what does shut me out mean? That's not like a slut me out mean. That's not like a pimp me out, is it? Because I'm not down with that. I'll be a slut for you, but that's about it. Who is he talking to up here now? Oh, but it was Erica. Okay. Okay. So then Wade says to Erica, baby, that was a effing super crazy, weird, haunted, wild ass story. I'm actually only glad that you told me. No matter what, and included me in that. Okay? You want a short, funny story? So here's a true one also. I used to live in Tallahassee. So I had my group of friends back then, and one of my guy friends, he blank really effing bad. So all day long, he would scream and yell out loud and the same shit over and over again. He would go like this. You can see what it says. And that was blank. So all day long, in the middle of eating at restaurants or going to Walmart or any effing where he would just a random start doing that and screaming at the top of his lungs. Does he have Tourette's or something, maybe? So one night we all go out to a bar and drink and be around women, of course. He gets drunk. And he ends catching this chick and taking her home. So he gets drunk, ends up catching this chick, taking her home. He brings her home. They keep drinking. He ends up effing her. So they F in his bed, pass out. Next morning, my friend wakes up, and the first thing that he's sober and he screams the top of his lungs. Screams this. And he says, the poor girl in bed gets waken up to this dude screaming this crazy nonsense. It's loud as F, and it scares her so bad that she jumps the F out of bed, grabs her purse, doesn't even put her pants on, runs out of the house screaming. My buddy told us all the story later the same day, LOL. Man. And then Erica says, oh no, you're giving me blank. When you said he'll keep going since I took that. Should I go put it on his porch? I just want to move. Oh, that's the same thing. I must have a double. Don't tell me there's going to be a bunch of doubles now that. Uh, okay, this is. I'm not sure you should go put it on his porch, only because I don't know if I even want you going over there by yourself like that. But I just don't think you should keep any of it because that's going to encourage the MF to keep going. No, baby. I'm not going to share you ever. WTF. I'm possessive of it as F over you are mine. I just meant by slut me out, like we can do that to each other. It just means be as nasty and sexual as possible for only you and me together. Like be each other's slut. Like you be mine. And so I do what I want with you. You're not for sharing. And he says, okay, that's not what I meant at all. Go read my other messages. But okay, if you want to stop right here. And then she says, LMAO, that's funny. And that's one reason why I would never stay the night with a guy. I just effed, lol. But I've actually only been with 2 guys in the past 7 years. My baby daddy and LD. And you know what? I actually have a friend blank and it goes away and he blanks. Wait, I LMAO. He don't do it anymore. He moved to Alabama years ago to get away from it, but same concept. She says, "No, daddy, don't talk to me like that. I love you. Don't make me sad. Don't get mad at me for anything. I don't like that. I effing love you and I need you to be sweet and sexy all the time. There's no end to us, daddy." And he says, "I'm not mad at you. I effing love you too, baby. I'm about to call you now. This testing tablet's going off, but pick up the phone, okay? I love you, and you know how much." Now we got Jesse is saying, "Got back to my girlfriend, staying here tonight because I had a few extra drinks. Wish you could have been here. I was thinking about you the whole time. Heading to bed here shortly and hope we can talk on the phone again tomorrow. Good night." Good night, love. Dream of me. Now Alexis says, "Well, I waited for your call all night. I think you fell asleep or forgot, but I love you and I hope you call me tomorrow. I need to hear your voice every day. I just left the gym. I'm gonna go to bed. I was having a rough night and I miss you. Sweet dreams, baby." All right. Now we're at 6:15. So we're June 15th. So, okay. Okay, so Anne says, "Hi, baby. I see you wrote a few emails. I'll respond in the morning when I'm fully awake. I just wanted to say I woke up thinking about you again. Such a strong feeling. I wish you were here laying in bed with me. I hate this. I want you so bad right now." So now Hannah H, that's the one from the UK. She says, "Hey, I didn't get back home till just gone 4 in the morning. My flight had to change to until tomorrow, as I didn't think we would have made it. So I'm in the UK another day. It's easier for me to talk once my youngest is in bed and he goes to sleep at 7 my time, which would be at 2 p.m. your time. So if you call me after that, then I'm excited to talk to you. I see my pics are still pending and I resent them." And Erica says, "Good morning, Daddy. I effing love you. I'm kind of mad that those pics still haven't gotten up to you. Can't wait to hear your sexy voice." And Brooklyn says, "Oddly enough, I had a dream about you last night. I was seeing you everywhere in my dream, a passerby downtown, then in line at a store. So in my dream, I walked up to you. You said nothing and placed your finger on my lips as if to tell me to shh, then lifted my chin and stared into my eyes. I felt like you actually touched my lips. It felt so real. I want to feel your hands on my skin. I want to run my fingers across your bare chest, across the lines of your tattoos. To know what you smell like when I lay with my head with bleh, when I lay with my head on your chest. I think about you a lot. I wonder what you sound like when you laugh, or if your eyes light up when you do. And what makes you laugh is it's an unusual feeling to have, wanting to get to know a stranger on an intimate level without ever making eye contact. I apologize for not writing when I got home last night. I fell asleep on the couch. I was so exhausted. But you were the last thought on my mind before I fell asleep, and the first thought on my mind when I woke up. I hope you slept as best as you could. I'm pulling cinnamon rolls out of the oven right now. I'm going to drop them off at the farmer's market, then off to a golf tournament. We turned in evening par last night. We turned in even par last night. Hopefully we won. I played with my friend Desiree. And we did okay, I suppose. My best friend is on vacation in Mexico with her husband for their anniversary. Her and I would have been 4, -4 LOL. Have you golfed? What sport do you like, if any? Favorite color? Music? Bands? Puts a little personality behind those gorgeous eyes for me. Or put a little personality. I sent a couple photos. They're still pending. I'll be thinking of you, Brooke. And then Jesse says, good morning. Hope everything's okay. I haven't heard from you. I'm about to head to the gym, but it should be done at 11. We can talk after that. No plans today. Just going to hang out by the pool and work on my tan. Gwendolyn says, Wade, I notified counsel about your concerns. He can address it with jail staff for the meetings with experts next week. Hang in there. And then Alexis says, good morning. You still have never told me what day to do the visit. Still wanting to hear from you last night. I hope. Oh my God. Why do I have so much? I keep shaking my head. Okay. Oh, where are we at? Have a good day. I love you. Erica says, love you, sexiness. Erica says, you're just too freaking sexy, daddy. You're the only man I want forever. Wade says back to Erica, I'm yours forever and ever. For effing ever. I'm your man for life. I love you so effing much. But too, baby. You're my perfect, pretty girl. You got my heart. Then Wade says to Gwendolyn, yeah, good on your part for letting counsel know. But just like with everything, Lee didn't do, he's going to say that he can't do anything about it. He's effing. So Wade to Erica. All right, let me take a sip. Oh my God, guys. I'm out of coffee. Whew. Okay. So Wade says to Erica, you are all the woman that I need and first time my eyes seen you, I knew I would love you for the rest of my effing life. I effing love you. You know who owns you? When you are using the effing water hose and soaking yourself after working effing, take a picture doing that for me and let me see you all effing wet and sexy. Oh, thank you. I'm like, my eyes, like it's towards the end, I feel like I can't read good anymore. Thank you. You're sweet. Thank you. You're awesome. Whew, okay, give me a minute. I want somebody, I just need to slap. Oh, I should pour this water. That'll wake me up. Okay. All right, we're going to get this. We're going to do it for another like 20 minutes and then I'll probably end it. Okay. So Wade says to Erica, when you are, oh, that's the one I just read. So Wade says to Jesse, I'm not going to read it all. Like I said, you guys don't mind because we just went over these Jesse ones, but she was he's talking about love and he wants her to, he'd love to watch her be able to work out and do squats in front of him. And then says, tell him when he's ready, when she's ready to call. Wait, to tell Wade when she's ready for him to call her. There you go. Okay. So Wade says to Anne, my baby, my love, you need to know every second that you're awake and aware, even then when you are asleep, that the way that I do feel for you is incomparable to anything asleep. When you've heard me say to you that you belong to me, that you are for me, nothing else could be more factually true as that. When I said to you that prior to you, my considering toward marriage and being for one was non-existent, but having my life change its course in response to you. It's all due to you. You say it's such a strong feeling. You said, as far as you have to go, I understand this. Hold on a second. Let me take this. Let me take this. Where's my water? I gotta get some water. Hold on. You guys doing okay? Mm. Okay, let's do this. I keep saying that. It's like prep talk. Okay. Oh yeah, happy birthday, Marnie. Yes, because that other super chat when Casey wished you. Yes. How old are you? Yeah. All right. Here we go. Wade says, in 2 months, I will be in prison. That'll mean that I can have contact visitation. Do you know what that means? And here's another thing you need to know. I want all of your love, your interest, your strong desire, your need and longing, your ambitions, your passion, all of your love. You know what you need? Good. Forever is a long time, right? Tell me then why I keep thinking about having you forever, and yet that doesn't even seem to be enough. Lord. Then he says to Erica, my sexy girl, I want you to know that forever is a long time. Wait, is he saying this? He's- oh my God. The exact same thing. Look, he just said it to Ian. Forever's a long time. But tell me why. I keep thinking about having you forever and it doesn't seem enough. Now, Erica, this is what he's saying to Erica. My sexy girl, I want you to know that forever is a long time, right? But when I think about that, I want you forever. And even that doesn't seem like enough time. You gotta quit. This is too much. Oh my God. Okay. My love for you is so deep and it only has been getting stronger at by the day. What you have done and what you do to me, no one else has ever, or no one else has before. You are my everything, baby. Your daddy effing loves the F out of you. Then Hannah says to him, I haven't heard from you today. I hope you're okay. And then Anne says, well, good morning. Sorry about the calling you baby in the middle of the night. I get super needy when I'm tired in the middle of the night. The prison part sucks, of course, but at least you'll get contact visitation. That part makes me happy and hopeful. I would, without hesitation, visit you. I am almost I almost don't like how strongly I feel about you right now. Definitely given the fact that there's no real way to be together out here. I can't stop thinking about meeting you before all this happened. It would have changed the whole course of my life. The whole course my life took in these last 5 years. Well, meaning I probably wouldn't be with my boyfriend and probably wouldn't be expecting. I agree with the forever message. Forever to me has always been a gateway to just wanting more and more, longer and longer. I hope your morning started off good. And then Erica says, yes, Daddy. Yes, I feel the same. That's why I call you a god. You have a power over me that I have never felt before. It literally makes my heart feel like it's gonna stop. I just can't stop thinking about you. And usually when my kids are not with me, they all think about with me. They are all I think about, but it's just been you. And I effing love it. I can't wait to feel your strong arms around me. It's going to feel so good. I want to feel all that, your body and that dark energy I heard you carry. It's sexy. So I might not be going to work. I just want to have time for myself without my kids around for once. I feel so alive, LMAO. My baby just left at 11:45. She was sleeping so she missed church but got picked up. But now I can smoke inside and clean. That's my fave. But my kids are always here, so I always have to smoke outside and then go inside and clean. But I love to smoke and listen to music while I clean. So I think I might do that. Well, I love you so much, Daddy. Message me whenever. Hmm. Jesse says, hi, sorry, I had to run to the grocery store after the gym. I'm available whenever you are. And then, oh, shoot. And then Anne says, and in response to you wanting to face, I'd be 1000% okay with that. I love being the pleaser in a relationship. And Jesse says, "Hey, baby, what are you up to?" Wade to Hannah. Wade says, "I'm good, baby, but not great because I keep calling your number and it's ringing, ringing, but that's the extent of it. It is," and he gives the number. Try to double check in to see if that's it. Jesse says, "I can't wait to see you in person, Wade. I can't wait to kiss you and truly show you all the love I can give you. You are my dream man, and I'm seriously starting to look up flights because I need to see you soon. I did want to know though, seems like you like to be in control. What if I told you I want to be submissive to you and do everything you desire?" I can't, she basically can't wait to show you how much I love you. Okay. Wade, I'm not going to read that one. And then that's a long one. You never need to say sorry for me. Wait, is that from him? That's from Wade. Yeah. You never need to say sorry for saying baby to me. When you damn well you know that I am. I expect for you to say it to me each time we talk. I'm not your baby only when you wake in the middle of the night, but every night and all day. Apology denied, LOL. 5 years ago, some things would have been different, and yet some similar. You would not have been with the boyfriend, so that's true, of course. As to expecting, you would either have already been given birth or in the same state as now, but your child would be mine. You need to keep in mind that me going to prison is not the end all be all. In a short period of time, I'm going to file to start my appeal process, and that is going to bring me back for the retrial. But you know what? It's not an easy process, and being committed is the truest test. If and when you choose to come see me on Saturday or Sunday, when I get to this prison, I swear I'm going to take you and do whatever the F I want with you. You better get your tubes tied soon after because I'm not going to spare to waste. And when I'm, my Lord, can I get a break with you? I know, right, Sarah? It's crazy. These people are crazy. I'm going to eat a carrot. What is wrong with these people? Oh, I'm crazy. This food's good though. Oh my god. I could take a nap. I could fall asleep right now. But I'm not. Because I got a date. A movie date tonight. With some pretty lady. Alright, I gotta stop eating. I'm sorry. Oh, let's do this. All right. I gotta take a sip of water. I don't know why this makes me so tired. It's hard. Okay. Where did I leave off? Who is this to? Oh, Anne. Okay. Now there's a Sarah. Okay. Now, from the last name, it's not any of the Sarahs. Well, it's not the same last name as the Sarah that's known. You know that one of the Wade wives that's actually known. You know, so it was a different last name, but hold on, I gotta yawn. Okay. All right. So she says, "Hi there. My name is Sarah, and I saw your case recently. I'm sure this must be a difficult time for you. So I figured I'd reach out to you and see if you'd be interested in messaging or writing letters to one another. I'd be glad to tell you more about myself if you like. I hope you're doing as well as you can be doing this time. I could use a friend myself. So I just felt compelled to reach out to you. Hope to hear from you soon." Away to Jesse. I'm going to skip this because, like I said, we just did it, but this is basically he's excited because she's looking up flights and being dominant, and he's going to make her his wife, and he loves her, and he's going to make it his wife. Okay, we heard it. Okay, so that, wait. Oh, then she writes back. Yeah, she's gonna pleasure herself and all this stuff. All the yeah. Her dad's gonna call her and she'll let her know when she's done so she could talk to him. Okay. Huh. And then Wade says, I'm about to call you in a couple minutes. Okay. So now we got a Felicia. Felicia writes Wade and says, Hey there, Wade. My name is Felicia. And yes, just like the by Felicia, everyone seems to know, but yet doesn't know the actual context or movie that it refers to. I live across the world from you in a ski resort town called Sun Valley, Idaho. I'm actually a paralegal by profession, but only in the civil law area. I spend my free time watching trials on the weekends in my downtime. Because unlike most, I find the actual trials quite interesting. A lot of us do, though. It's not unlike most. I, however, was not familiar with you or the case until it popped up today. And while the pieces and parts I've watched are pretty run of the mill, your demeanor, of course, the tattoos caught my attention enough to try and learn more about you and your background. Of course, that type of information isn't ever shared in these types of cases. So I decided to go out on a whim and can attempt to connect with you, realizing that a million women have probably already done the same thing for love or whatever it is that they're looking for in inmates. However, come from a different background. My godmother was convicted of double homicide of her parents when I was 10. Ooh. The story was everywhere and no one could get away from it. I still write her today. Um, wait, who was it again? Let me read it. Her godmother. Okay. I remember. Oh, thanks, Lisa Marie. Thank you for gifting. And so thank you for the gift of memberships too. And Lisa, thank you. With the dog. Oh my God, look at the dog. Oh my God, look at his pajamas or hers. That's so cute. That is so that dog. Oh, it's cute. But thank you for gifting. Oh my God. Okay, let me take one more sip. Okay. So she still spilled a little bit. Okay. Where are we at? I still write her today. I remember telling me how much my letters and phone calls meant to her, and now almost 20 years later, I'm not here to throw money at you or profess my love or something crazy like that. I genuinely would like to get to know you and learn more about your background. How interested in chatting about your case, or I'm not interested in chatting about your case, and really would just like to develop some sort of potential friendship if you're open to that. I know how overwhelming it could be while being lonely at the same time. I'm sure everything right now is overwhelming, but if and when you're ready to talk, I would love to hear from you. I believe I can also put funds towards your calls if you're open to that. Probably a bit normal to hear someone's voice and talk than a random letter from a random lady across the country. I hope you're having somewhat of an enjoyable weekend, and I look forward to hearing back from you, Felicia. And then Wade to Jesse. Um, so talking about some talk, and then talking about getting the stuff to marry him, right? Talking about how he told his Lee that, oh, he wants to get married, so get paperwork. He's like, you know why I did that? Because I'm marrying you. Okay, so then Ian says, just for your information, I've never let a guy. Okay. Jesse says, "You have my heart racing out of my chest all over all that, but in an amazing way. Finishing up with my dad now. Call me in 10 minutes." Um, she says, "Apology denied. LO, dummy." Oh, really? Did you know you wanted kids, or was your son kind of a surprise? I can definitely see you making beautiful babies. A baby with dimples, I'd eat them up. Is one all you ever wanted? Obviously, given the current circumstances, is different now, I'm sure. I definitely think commitment on my front is nothing to ever worry about. Even if the feelings part diminish, which I'm sure they will just get strong. Wait, I'm sure they will just get strong, then I'm always here to talk. Again, I know how lonely it could be and never want you feeling that way. Even if we're strictly friends. The things you say make me so what? Looking at you in the suits from trial make me want it even more. As rough as you can be with me, ha, tube's tied. And if not, Jesse says, call whenever. Oh, thanks. Well, I don't understand what that says. I app messaged you, please back to me. Um, oh, Cash App messaged? Thanks for the super chat. I don't hold on and see. I'm trying to read though, so oh wait, hold on. Let me see what you said. Okay, so one second. Um, but I oh, thanks, Chewy. Okay, baby. I texted you back. What? Okay. Cash App. Hold on. Let me find my Cash App. Oh lordy. Is it something I have to look at now? Is that why you're? Is this? I don't understand. Wait. Hold on, guys. 1 second. Um, Facebook. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Is it something that I'm supposed to do right now? I don't know. Hold on. Let me do it. Yeah, I'm kind of alive though. And I feel bad because you're just saying like look later, right? I mean, yeah, the Facebook message or not? Okay. If it's on the Facebook group, um, Okay. All right. What is it you want? Okay. Okay, guys. Is it something there? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Um. Okay. So here, let me take some water. Where are we at? So Erica says, "Girl, why haven't you messaged me all day? It's pissing me off because I feel like you not thinking about me, and I have done nothing but think about you the entire time I was working. You're so distracting." Then Wade says, "What you had said about me having this power over you and being your god, you say that it's driving you crazy. But do you effing know what you're doing to me? I know exactly what that feeling is inside of your chest. My heart my heart for you, but inside of me is tense. It like tight from what's got to be so much effing love and emotion just pounding around inside of it. You don't um you do know that already that you're a part of being involved in my dark energy. You're my other half and now you become my dark queen. Full for all of eternity. The full completion of you being made to the dark side will be done when an empty oh my lord. You think I'm not um all right, hold on a second. I'll let you guys read that because I'm not gonna. Now about this distraction. So there's no option to not, baby. I'm thinking of you 24 F and 7, but I was working out for 2 hours, so that took up time. And after I laid my now about this distraction. Okay. And Wade says, let me correct the F out of you, Mrs. Wilson. From day FN1 of you, I've thought about you awake, asleep, Something will go on a lifetime. I'm still thinking about you because guess the F what you or what? Oh my God. This is, you guys can read that. Mhm. Okay, so it says, grabbing my food. Let's talk on the phone again in a bit. We can message for now. Love you. And wait, love you so much. I'm putting this tablet on the charger for like an hour. It's nearly dead. Give me time. I'll be back to you. Better text me. Blah, 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 blah. I want you to learn how to go about getting marriage papers. You belong to me. Oh my God. And she says, I can't wait to be pregnant with your baby. Looking up marriage stuff now. I'll talk to you soon. My Lord. Oh, my Lord. And then he says to Anne, so if the memory serves me well enough, then I would say that I do recall asking you if you thought you were going to want another baby. And you said no. The thing is, blank is that I asked you that question because I want for you to come visit me in 2 months and have every intention of filling you with so much, being as rough again and again with you, having my way with you, and leaving, and then leaving you exhausted, spent, and filled up. My want is to get you pregnant first time you visit me. I intend to get you pregnant with my child. Um, and so she says, and you're saying that because that's really what you want from me? If everything goes well with us for the next few months before I visit, or just a way to ensure I stay around? Question mark. I'm just reading that again. Wow. Okay. I mean, this girl is like, this person has a boyfriend. She's freaking, wow. So Hannah says, I'm sorry I fell asleep with my son. When I got him to sleep, that's the right number. I woke to missed calls from you. Call me when you can, please. And Erica says, okay. She's, I'm feeling a little tipsy. I only had a couple sips, and I already feel it. You had me like a zombie daydreaming about you while I was at work. I was moving so slow and had to keep telling myself to focus. I got rained on while I was at work. Felt good because it's hot and steaming outside. I'm done in Vitakin, but I'm done in Vitakin, but I've been sitting in the parking lot writing this. About to roll up and head back to my house. Love you, sexy daddy. And Jesse's saying she wants to call her husband and get a marriage license. And she talking about she's been looking into stuff and needs approval from the warden, and she's doing food prep and blah blah blah. Erica says, okay, well, I'm not heading home yet. I have to go to Punta Gorda to bring my baby formula if I want her to stay the night with her grandma. The devil knows I do, but I should be back at 8:30. You can call or message anytime. Love you, Daddy. I don't know. Are you guys mad that I'm not reading all of Jesse's? Because most of you guys was here earlier, right? For the when I read them all. Because sometimes it makes me feel like, oh shoot, I hope people aren't like, why isn't she reading them? But yeah, she's basically said she can't eat because she's been thinking about him. And yeah, she's trying to figure out the marriage thing and stuff. So, okay. Riley says, hi, baby. I just want to let you know I'm on my way home. Call me. Hannah says, if you haven't called me in the next 40 minutes, I'm going to have to go to sleep as it's late here and I have to be up early for my flight. But if we don't get a chance, then hopefully we can another time. Erica says, I need to stop drinking because it's making me want you even more. I seriously can't wait until I can be in your presence. It's got me feeling crazy. Too much. Send help. Please don't think I hung is that Hannah? That was Erica now. Hannah saying, "Please don't think I hung up on you. I went silent and I waited a minute and it was still silent. Then when you called back, it wouldn't let me answer. I really didn't hang up on you." My wait, it's Hannah H, yeah. My American number is acting up. Please call back if you can. And Wade says it to Erica. I have been effing waiting 30 effing years to have you in my presence, to have you in my arms, to put all of me deeply inside of you and fill you with this life of me. Oh my god. I effing love you. Would you hurry some so I can call you already? I'm tired of waiting. Wade says to Hannah, I will always want to call you. You know that my interest in you is more than deep. I wasn't sure if you were going to sleep now after talking, and I don't mean to keep you up tired when you have your flight and such tomorrow. When you mentioned G Easy, then I told you about that song and it's a video. I did so because I would love very much to have that with you. Sweet dreams, beautiful. And then she says, Anne says, trust me desperately. I want to believe everything you're telling me. But in the same respect, I'm almost certain that I'm not the only person you might be talking to this way, which is okay. I understand. I'm not one to talk being with someone myself, but wait, I'm no one to talk being with someone myself, but that's why it's hard to take some of this in. And then Wade says to Jesse, better eat your dinner. Promise me you'll have me you are having me for a lifetime. We can continue the pursuit of marriage. Talking about the difference between prison and jail. Talking about if they wait to marry in a prison, it's much easier and stuff. Okay. It's easier. Okay, so then Hannah says, I am so happy that I got to talk to you. Your voice definitely matches how handsome you are. I love how I have a voice to the face, but please, if you can put me on your list when you can, as I love for us to be able to video visit. It's crazy because the song is one of my favorite songs, and I always wanted that type of relationship like that song. So when you said that, it made me smile. Thank you for calling me. I'm going to try to get some sleep. I'll message you tomorrow. Good night. Then Wade says to Anne, I would never want a single person, anyone to stick around for and with me if that was not the very thing that they themselves wanted to do. Again, though, you have caused so much stir within me being in the mindset that I have and to with my emotions and feelings. I want not only for things to be well between us for the next few months before you visit, but also for many years to come. I do want for you to when you visit know what my intention is, and my want is absolutely to get you pregnant. I want nothing more than for you to carry the birth of my child to do you understand? You may be coming from with your last message. Yes, but I think you should know two things then now. The first is that I'm not telling another woman these things. I'm not. Liar. Yeah, you are. I don't want to have a visit from someone other than you. The second is that if you, for any reason, keep on in your very own mind doing this and questioning it, I don't want to be some conceived belief that becomes prominent within yourself so much to the point that you don't allow for what you yourself want to actually happen. Jesse's talking about transfer, how long it'll take to transfer to prison. Excited about the video chat. Can't wait to see his face. She can't wait to carry his babies. Oh my lord. Um, and then Wade says to Anne, I'm going to continue telling you exactly how I feel and think, what I want and I need, what you cause me to hope for, and many things that I wish and plan for with you. I am literally unable to not recognize that as the minutes of the days transpire and go on, what is rampant in my mind is you, your image, your face, constant in the forefront of my vision. All I can see is you. I hear the sound of your voice over and over again playing inside me. I would love nothing more than when you come for me, that as I F you and stare into those gorgeous eyes, that I plant my life source deeply inside you as it latches on the form. Latches on and forms. Need that with you so much more. I only want I only want to do exactly what you want. It's always up to you then. Dude, that's crazy because he's saying that and she's freaking pregnant right now with somebody else. She's presently pregnant and he's saying, "Oh, oh my lord." Then Wade to Eric, "Are you home?" Or to Erica, sorry. And then Anne says, "I definitely want to be in your life. That's not a question. I almost feel like I want you 10 times more than you could ever want me right now. However, I think something would be seriously wrong with me if I didn't have those concerns. Something like that is huge. It would change a lot of things for me. Things I'm willing to change if this continues to grow well. I just have to be I just have to not be naive about certain things though. I do want this, Wade, more than anything. You do something to me that no one ever has. I can't explain it." Um and then Wade to Jesse. Wait, yeah, wait. Can you imagine what our babies are going to come out looking like? Notice you mention it in plural. So glad that you did. Because if you think that after marrying you, after our first child, that I wanted to not continue on, well, I see that you weren't going to let that happen. So tell me then. This is to Jesse now, okay? So tell me then, how many of the children would you ideally want to have? Let me skip some of this. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so then Anne says, "Baby, I don't want you to think I don't want this or even what you're asking of me because I do. I would gladly do that. We just have to be certain. I don't want either one of us regretting it. I think we're two pretty logical people and know the severity of something like that. We have to be smart about it." Then Erica says, "I'm sorry I'm so quiet on the phone all the time. I'm quiet in general. I think men have always liked that about me though. I like to be talked to and I like to sit and look pretty. And you're super intimidating because you're so damn sexy and other things. But I'm home. Love you, sexiness." Then Jesse says, "They're going to be so cute. I know it. I want two, hopefully a boy and a girl, so we get the best of both worlds. Is that what you would want? We're going to give them the best life ever, filled with love. I'm so turned on and wet right now, baby. Hearing how you are going to dominate me excites me so much. I just want to please you, and I hope I do. I can't wait. And I'm going to work. Oh, my Lord. I'm so happy you like it. Yeah. You are my soulmate." So that's Jesse. Erica, "Daddy, you're the sexiest. I love you." Wade to Erica, "Daddy loves you so effing much. Not only do you have daddy's heart, but you're my effing heart." What love is the question. Do you want to effing live without the other person? That being said, I love you. Go get into some face paint tonight and do yourself up for me. And when you take pics, I want face and full body looking sexy. And Eric says, "Okay, daddy. Okay, sexy daddy, you're too much for me. Looking at your pics to see the tats is totally throwing off my concentration, but I'm trying so hard. Love you." And then Wade says, um, to Anne, "Forever being a gateway to just wanting more and more, longer and longer, forever, then would, to me, be the outcome behind love for a person. Baby, look, today, obviously, I wasn't able to talk to you in the phone. Yes, we have been messaging. I should let you know that at the near end of this day, and being that I didn't talk to you and hear your beautiful voice, that alone makes so urgently clear to me that I don't want to have any wait that I don't want to have to go any day without hearing your voice and without talking to you. The only regret that I would have is not getting you pregnant, is not giving you all of myself to you, is not making a forever with you." Trying to explain to me why you think you want me 10 times more than I could want you right now? Saying to me that you want this more than anything? I'm asking you, telling you to not hold anything back, to give me what is already mine. You. You are so mine. I get that it all would call for major changes, yet that is exactly what I am asking for. Again, the only regret that wouldn't actually prove to later be a regret would be if we don't have each other and we don't do this to the fullest extent. And she says, "You're beyond amazing. You know that? Like I said in the beginning, you seem like someone could easily fall for." And that's exactly what happened. I couldn't imagine how it would be in person around you. Yeah, I'm not too keen on the minimal talking, but anything right now would suffice. I'm yours, Wade. I'm 8 months pregnant, and I still want to see where this goes. That's something I never thought would occur. I want you to dominate me in every way, other but on the other hand, I want you to just kiss me while making love to me. It's a confusing cycle of thoughts. And then Wade says to Hannah, on the 20th is when I will be able to update the visit list. I'm going to need your date of birth, your full address, whichever address is on your ID as of when you log in and visit with me. You will have to show your ID. You know, the very reason to me mentioning that song is because, in a way, I was entirely saying to you that that is what I want between you and me. I would want a relationship for us. How would you think about that baby? Only if you want the very same with me. And then know that I want for you to be my woman already right now. Yeah, okay. Message me tomorrow. I'll be looking for it. And then Wade says to Anne, I'm going to do all the above to you. You will cover all areas, or that'll cover all areas. Know that I will always know what and which you are in need of at the moment, that you so need it from me. Having said that, it is confusing cycle of thoughts. Can I put something out to you and ask you something as well then? That statement, confusing cycle of thoughts. Do you even know what you're saying then? Some people might even say that that is the hard definition to a single word. What? And then he says, I want to see, experience, feel, know, believe, have everything with you. But heads heads up to you. I already know where this is going between us. The truth is, do you? And she says, trust me, I know. It's hard to comprehend why or how I could even feel this way about you right now, this early on, given everything I've said in the media, or I've seen in the media, sorry. And then he says, when you say aloud to me the one word, how you feel, that will be everything that I have been waiting for the entire 30 years of my life up until now. I know it. The media, let's be transparent about it without going into so much detail here and now. We've talked the being scared, but the desire, the interests, I know, and you know, before tonight is done. When you say to me that you are mine and tell me in your own words to the fullest extent of what that entails and means, inside only, you know completely. And then Erica says, I'm so I'm just going to skip that. And then she says, I would definitely be shy with you. I got to tell you something. And Jesse says, I think I'm going to be heading to bed soon, baby. Do you still want to talk on the phone or wait till tomorrow? And then he says, let's wait till tomorrow. Then, baby, when we wait, then, baby, but when will I be able to call you? We have literally so much to talk about, and the things that you continue to say to me are incredible, amazing. You are my world, baby. I love you so very much and hope that you sleep extremely well to wake refreshed. And then Wade says, do you want me to call you now or do you want to tell me on here? Tell me. Wade says to Alexis, baby, I tried calling 3 or 4 times now, but it goes to voicemail, I guess. You can set visit for tomorrow, heads up, but it will be outside my cell door, which isn't the best, but it could work. We can call Monday to voice the complaint. I love you and hope you sleep good, but I'm upset at you for not picking up when you knew I was calling. Jesse, how about you message me when you wake up, love? Do you have a lot to talk about? We have a lot to talk about. And tomorrow I want to get to know you more on a personal level. I want to know everything about you. Hope you sleep well tonight. I love you more than anything, and a little something to leave you with tonight. What are your thoughts on anal? That's definitely something I need to work on if it's on the table. Erica says sometimes I like just the tip. LOL feels good. And Wade says to Jesse, agreeing that they have so much to talk about. Talking about how he loves anal and blah blah blah. And then Wade says, just the tip, where baby, Wade says. And then Wade says to Jesse, maybe if you were used to and then talked about use the tube. And then put the phone up to her. And then talking about, I need to marry you. And Jesse said they should do anything for him and kiss his tattoos and doesn't think, no, she doesn't care about the things that happened in the past. She cares more about learning about who Wade is. And she loves him. We're flying through these, huh? So, is this still, I don't know if I should keep going because I'm not doing very good because I'm like once so much. I'll do a couple more and then I got to get ready for my date. My date. Okay, so Anne says, I fell asleep, honey. I'm sorry. In response, I want every part of me to be yours, mind, body, soul. You have to imagine how insane I feel this way. Feeling this way, I can almost guarantee 70% of the other women would turn and run. When I wrote you initially, I had zero intentions of this. I could have bet my life that you were not someone I'd ever want to be with. Now you're all I think about 24/7, not only in a sexual manner, but I genuinely sit down and wonder how you're doing and when we don't talk. I definitely know this isn't going to be easy, but I'm openly willing to tolerate any pain this brings to be by your side. Wow. Riley. So Riley, he hasn't been talking to her much. She finally comes says something again. Baby, I just want to tell you that I'm really upset with you. You've been doing that for 2 days already, or it's been longer. I haven't gotten like a proper good night before going to sleep or anything for some time like you do it. I'm not gonna say you don't do it every day, but I feel like it's been getting less and less from you every night. I know you're going through your situations and everything, but I really look forward to talking at least one last call before the phone goes down. I've been trying to forget. I'm trying to, I feel like it's been more than a couple of days, but hold on. So maybe he's been calling her. I don't know. But anyway, because I think messages, I feel like it's been a couple of days, but or maybe there's so many messages each day that it has been every night, but it's just like one message. But anyway, so yeah, she said, I really look forward to a call before the phone goes down. I've been trying. Um, where am I at? I've been trying to forget all effing day, but it just hasn't worked. I went to the store today and I went and bought a bottle for myself. I've been drinking for a while and I drove to the store. I need to stop driving drunk. Yeah, you do. I love you. Then Hannah says, good morning. Okay, I'll give you it now. She gives her his address. She gives him her address. If you need my full name, oh, you made me smile so big when I read your message. We are definitely crazy doing it so soon, but yes, I want that too. I'm at the airport. I'm so tired. My youngest blank is running everywhere. I'll message you when I get over to America. I hope you're doing okay. I'll message you as soon as I can. And then we have Anne says, and please don't get mad when I say this, but the only way I'm allowing you to is if by chance you have other visitors and are sexually active with them, you wear a condom. Only because I don't want any type of STD. Not saying from you, but I don't know where these other females have been or with who. Jessie says, good morning, my love. She's been doing research, figured out the easy way to get married. She wants to tell them. Erica says, good morning, you effing God. Sexy God, I know you've been up for hours. I'm pissed off. I have no good morning message. Alexis says, I didn't have my phone after work. I went to the Cape shop by my house and went back after 9 and they were closed. I just went to grab it from the vape shop. Just know, trust me. I know you're upset, but I swear on everything, it's the truth. At least I have my phone now. Erica says, well, fine then. See if I answer your message or call. Just kidding. I'm at work. So if I don't answer, it's because I don't have my phone on me. Jessie says, hope everything's okay. Erica says, crying. Wade messages Erica says, no, don't cry, baby. Daddy just woke up right now. That's why I had a hard time last night falling asleep. So I slept late now. Are you still at work? I love you. Wade to Jessie says, good morning, gorgeous. I slept in late. Just waking up now. Oh, wait. Wow, I just woken up at like 1 o'clock. Okay. I was stuck thinking about you and I ended up sleeping way in. Do you want for me to call? I love you, baby. So this one was just named JS Trial Girl. He says, who are you? Then Wade to Hannah says, my love, where have you been missing at with me? I am permitted to update my visit list on the 20th. And I will be needing your date of birth as well as your address. Basically, whatever's on your ID. I missed you greatly. And so continue looking at your pictures. This is that Hannah from Australia. Yeah, because he hadn't talked to her in a few days. So another JS public trial girl, she responds and says, hi, Wade. I'm not going to tell you who I am. I am scared of you. You can call me S. I watched your entire trial and I can't wrap my head around how someone like you is capable of what you did. I didn't want to believe that you did this. You're a good looking man and seemed like you had a lot going for you. What happened to you? And then Jessie says, love, you can call me anytime. You don't have to ask. Worst case, I don't answer. Hannah says, hi, honey. I could ask you the same question. I was waiting for you to message me first. It's 4 a.m. here. I woke up like 20 minutes ago, right? Right when you messaged and then try to get back to sleep. But with my insomnia, the second I am awake, it's nearly impossible to fall asleep. But that's okay. I'll happily sit here and message you. The 20th is so soon. And she gives him her address and then says, yes, haha. Oh, because she's, yeah. Her address has like a coincident, like kind of a ironic name. But yeah, so these people are just giving their addresses freely. She says, how was your weekend? What have you been up to? I played a netball game yesterday and we won. So now you're on top of the ladder. And then went and watched the sunset at the beach, which was nice. Then Wade to his dad saying, happy Father's Day, Dad. I tried calling you today. Same as I also tried on your birthday. Wanted you to know that you're in my thoughts. Hope you have a good day. Love you, Wade. Love, Wade. And then Wade to Erica. Did you paint your face for me last night? Then Jesse writes, Wade, sorry, I was in the pool. I'm available now. Call me back for some reason. I couldn't hear anything last time. Wade to Brooklyn. Brooke, you are a very sexy woman. I apologize now to you that I haven't responded as quickly as I would have liked to, but I have been so busy this weekend. And there's something redacted, as well as my mitigation person. It's been crazy. I called your phone just now, but it just continues to ring and ring. Did you see the missed call? Wade to Kaylee. What is your number, Kaylee? All right. I'm going to do a couple more here. Erica says, Damn, you can sleep, lol. I missed you all day. Yes, I painted my face. I didn't do none of the shading. 2. Hard, lol. I suck at letters, so I just did a loopy line for the why so serious. I got the haha part and the stitch is good. So he's asking her to paint his tattoos on her face. Um, and that's all I did because it was taking so long, because I kept effing up Glory and TTG. I wasn't sure if I wanted to send it because it wasn't complete. Still looks cute though, I think. I went to AYR, which is a dispensary, because I had 65% off promo I couldn't use for a whole flower. You know what, you guys? I cannot read anymore. I think I am gonna end this live here. Man, it's hot. Like, especially the way this stuff's written, it's freaking hard to like read for this long and read it good. So June 16th is the page 8. I have to, and then to keep track of the Jesse and Alex. So I'm done with Alexis, but which one did I leave off on Jesse? Hold on. Jail mail, Jesse 2. I left off. Is it that, or would it? No, so it's 20. So for Jesse, June 20th. Okay. Yeah, I can't do it anymore. I'm gonna finish eating my dinner and get all changed and washed up and ready for you, Sarah, for the date. Plus, I cannot do it anymore. I just keep pushing and pushing, and it's just like I'm not. It's hard. And like trying to move around. See, that chair is what my other chair is so much more comfortable. Like, this is good. Like, it is good because it keeps you nice, and but that one's so much more comfortable to do something like that. My other one, but those noises are so much. They're too much. But yeah, so I did a total of what, like 5 and probably like around 5-6 hours, because the Jesse and then this. So yeah, but that's crazy because there's a Hannah update I wanted to do, and then Taylor too. I didn't know that was going on. It's crazy. It's kind of, I mean, it's good, but it kind of does suck because these messages are so time consuming that when I'm doing them, like everything else gets left behind, which is fine. But then all the people that aren't following this case, they kind of get mad because that's all I'm doing. But I got to do them. I paid good money for them. And I've been anxious. So, I mean, I got to do them. But I mean, I have a lot of videos left probably on that. And then when I get that other stuff I ordered, so yeah, people that aren't following Wade are going to be like, oh, so that's why I need to try to get some updates on other cases for like my other viewers that are not, so I don't lose them, the ones that aren't following the Wade stuff, but, oh, and then the person that messaged me, I'll look, I don't know, I'm not sure what I'm looking for, because a lot of people have been like writing in like email or not emails. A lot of people have been like putting in comments or in chat like, hey, did you get my email? But then I think that makes 3 now. And it was 3 different profile names from YouTube. So I think it's 3 different people that have been trying to tell me that they're emailing me about it's something about these messages. But then the email is different than the name on the message. So I don't even know what anybody's trying to say. So, yeah. There's so many comments. I keep asking them, like, I swear there's probably like 5 messages. I'm like, which email? And they'll be like, oh, I just emailed you. What's the name? And then they write out a name. It's like, I'm not getting one from that name. But anyway, no, I'm not mad. It's funny though, because I just can't If you guys email me, what you need to do though, if you're going to email me, say like, hey, my profile name for my YouTube is this when you email me. So like I could put the two and two together, of who's who. Um, okay, yeah. Oh, yes. No, you. Okay. Yeah. I know who you are because in the last live you said that and then you emailed me. Okay. I wasn't even actually referring to you. There's three other people that it sounds like it's about these messages that they want to talk to me about, but there's three people on top of you, like with my boys that I've been catching a comment here and there or somebody in a live, and then I can't match them up. But yes, I did get your email. Yeah, yeah, and I knew who you were because you did put that in there. So thanks for doing that. Um, all right, guys. All right, I'm gonna go. I will see you guys probably tomorrow. Try to continue it up because I still do have like, let me see. I still have a lot of messages that I already have. Oh, no. That I already have redacted. So I have 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, and the rest of this. So we still have so like 20 more. Let's see, 20, 45, 45 is 90, 140, 200. I still have almost like over 200 pages already redacted. So that'll be, so yeah, I'm good for a minute. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. Hey, I forgot to put. Did I put the page? Okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna go. Have a good one, everybody. Okay. I'll get it. I'll look now that I'm not on a live. But all right, guys. Everybody have a good one. Sorry I haven't been able to really be in chat much and talk, but I'm just trying to like get through as many messages for you guys as I can. So it's like the more I talk in chat, I try to say hi and little here and there, but like the more I talk, then the more because it's gonna take them hours to get. I mean, there's a lot of them, and they're like, it seems like there's more of them than the last batch, and there's like they're longer and stuff. They're more consistency to them. But thanks, Chiwi. Did I say thank to you? And then thank you, KKD. Okay. Oh, wait, you're the one that was in the comments. I remember because it was a bunch of random letters. Yes. Yeah, those are ones. Okay, so I'm gonna try to figure out because I remember in the comments when you kept saying it, I would look at the emails and I was so confused because it didn't match the email. But okay, I'll look at all my stuff out. All right, bye guys.